to shut the fuck up.
One.
Aries Lounge, VBCRadio.com. It's your boy JS Wanna Supply. We back in the building with another week of insanity, organized insanity. And since everybody loved the last episode so much, I said, well, why don't I bring another fine ass chick that's in media to come and bring some levity to a situation with just three niggas in the room, three fat niggas in the room talking about nothing. So today I've got my nigga in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a niglet.
We got a niglet in the building.
Niglet?
Niglet!
No, not a niglet.
Nigglets for the
nigglets with the
kids.
children.
Yeah,
I think it also just adds a feminine touch.
Niglet adds a feminine touch?
No, not
Because
niglet.
it's not just niglet.
What about
that ends in
niggerita?
a T. Okay.
Niggerita.
There you go.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
female,
A
niggerita.
You know what I'm saying? We got a niggerita in the building.
Niggerita,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
They call her the Plainest Jane.
Yeah.
With the dope ass YouTube channel where you can see her do everything from makeup tips to breaking down in tears to being harassed by niggas on the streets.
Take that.
I've been on the channel for a while. So you know what I'm saying? She has a very diverse channel with stuff.
And a proposal, I saw that one too.
Somebody proposed to you? I missed that one. Who proposed to you? Do we know him?
My ex-fiance.
Oh no, it wasn't Busy, was it? You know he gonna be mad when he sees this get posted too. I specifically did. Anyway, we back. We back. It is what it is.
No,
so
dog.
today, the show is called. What do we call it? Oh, the main topic for today is when should an aspiring rapper stop aspiring? This is a real discussion I've been wanting to have for quite some time because I'm sick and tired of old ass niggas keep talking about they got a mixtape coming out. Fuck that shit. So, and for clarification purposes, this is not for, I had three niggas get in an argument talking about, Rick Ross is 40. Rick Ross came out 10 years ago, nigga. We are specifically talking about people who have not taken off, who have not established themselves, hence the term aspiring. So, but before obviously we get to the main subject for the day, ladies and gentlemen, we must go through the house cleaning, meaning that all of the, ceremonial bullshit that we have to go through. So make sure, if you have not done so, subscribe to the channel, VVC Life, and then hit the notification button. I don't know why, but for some reason they say it in other YouTube videos, so I'm saying it because it sounds important. So
they also tell you to hit the like button too.
And they tell you to hit the like button and drop a comment below. Now that's important because I need to know what the fuck y'all thinking so that I can respond to it. So just like the nigga that said he didn't like our review the other day, so we had to make adjustments. So thank you for that and for all of those. And then also the best comment every week ends up getting a prize. So the prize that we were giving out last week is a t-shirt from the V-Mix show worn by Miss V. So, I got the t-shirt. So we're going to pick out the best comment from last week, which we already know which one it is because Will commented back to it and had a good time with that. Motherfuckers. And we're going to get into that later on. So also, we're going to recap from last week. So what the fuck y'all been up to in the last 7 days since I ain't Pill? Fuck you been up to since last show?
Nothing new. Nothing new.
Did you take your son trick or treating?
I did take my son.
Did you dress up like something for
I did not dress up.
You didn't dress up like an
dress up like Alf every day, yo.
Nah, yes, I did take my son trick or treating. That's probably been.
How much of his candy did you steal?
None of it, sir.
Yet?
None of it. It went back home with him.
I'm gonna need them Smarties, yo.
You good, bro?
I'm gonna need them Smarties after the show's over. Okay. You gonna get them Smarties.
Smarties lit.
Smarties are great. That's
Did
why.
you go through the candy?
I have not seen the candy at all.
Has he been eating it?
No.
you hesitated.
No.
Yeah, so like, what do you look through? So when I'm looking through a bag of candy, what am I looking for?
Make sure it's not open. Or got any little punctures in it and stuff like that.
Do you know how much candy be in them damn bags?
Don't make it. You got some of the ones that give you fucking fruit.
That's lit.
Which the fruit automatically gets thrown out because
you don't know
do
what's in
anything
it.
to that.
And all the weird stuff, some people will sit stuff out on their porch, or this one house was giving out toothbrushes one year, and it's like,
were they sealed?
Is that bad?
I think that's pretty odd to give out, and I wouldn't want my child putting a toothbrush in their mouth that I don't know where it came from.
It wasn't wrapped up?
I mean,
if it's a sealed toothbrush, you should be good to go.
There you go.
Yeah.
If not, use it to clean your sneakers.
But you think of facts.
There you go. There's always multiple purposes.
It is, but I just don't want my child getting to the stuff before I can get to the stuff.
Word.
Just soaking in some rubbing alcohol.
I mean,
you can rub Pharrell on it.
Every kid ain't meant to become something. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yo, why would you even say that?
Yo? Expose them to anything, huh? See what they immune to.
Right. It's the what do they call it? It's supposed to be the test of toughness or some shit like that. You know the cream. You know the best rise to the top. So you know what I'm saying. If my child makes it through,
no babysitting for him.
Every kid
definitely don't want
every kid ain't meant to be something.
That's a fact. Some kids is just fucking. Useless, man. Like somebody's got to be around to sweep the floors at the school.
Pizzas don't deliver themselves.
That's true.
That's true. Right. You motherfucking right. Somebody's got to be a sex worker. You know what I'm saying? For those out there who are actually doing something with their lives.
Y'all ain't shit.
I'm just being honest. Like you know what I mean. Most of y'all that's watching this video, y'all ain't shit. So like you know what I mean. But salute to you because we appreciate you. Your purpose in living is to watch the videos and drop comments. And that's what it is. And we appreciate you.
And if you're doing that, then you are so much more than shit.
You're special shit.
Damn.
What? No?
I'd say you doing shit with your life.
You are motherfucking right. Yo, you are so good at this, yo. You are good at appealing to the good naturedness of the peoples and the publics.
Break it up.
That's my nigga. So obviously he's out trick or treating, ain't checking the candy. Well, what you been up to for the last 7 days?
Cocaine and alcohol.
See?
That's boss life.
See, that's where you want to be.
Not,
and his son, his son is way older.
That's not where I want to be.
Definitely, he don't. His son drives a car, smokes cigarettes, drinks coffee.
Yeah, everything.
And you know what I'm saying, got a part-time job, and he's only what 7 years old, 8 years old,
14.
Damn you old boy. God damn you old. So, Jane, what you been up to the last 7 days?
Last 7 days, what have I been doing? Wishing I could have found a cow costume.
The fuck you need a cow costume for?
Because I really enjoy the song "Bitch I'm a Cow." Y'all ain't heard it?
No, I've never heard of that song. And I thought you was really gonna go out here caping for motherfucking Chick-fil-A and shit. I'm like, what the fuck you about to tell people to stop?
Yeah, I mean, you do get free sandwiches if you dress up as a cow when you go into Chick-fil-A though. Yeah. That is the thing.
And
if I known that shit, I would have wore that shit out.
Chipotle does what, $2 burritos or something if you go in with a costume?
Fuck that, she said free.
Yeah, you do.
$4 burrito.
You get a free sandwich.
Well. She said free.
So I was wishing I could find a cow costume. Instead, I went as a half-ass undercover cop. Half-ass. Let me tell you, I just threw that badge.
What is a half-ass undercover cop?
No, first of all, define how you would have went as an undercover cop, and now
a detective. It was such a lazy costume that it's just no way to say you was a full-blown cop.
Okay, you the lady detective, right? That lost her man, who was like a lawyer, and now you going through depression with a drinking habit. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, you almost killed somebody by mistake. So now they got you on, what's that thing when they about to fire you, but they don't fire you yet?
Administrative leave.
Hell yeah, they got you on administrative leave. So you trying to solve in probation, but you trying to solve the murder and shit. But then you fall in love with the guy that actually murdered the nigga.
Trying to prove myself to keep my job.
Right.
So did you at least have a badge?
Oh, yeah, I had the badge. Okay. I had handcuffs.
Did you have the trench coat?
No.
Okay.
What about the pistola?
Of course not. This was some half-ass shit. Is
what
I'm trying to tell you.
You could have got a yellow cap gun.
Hell no, this was some half-ass shit. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
All she had was the blazer with the
I had the handcuffs. So if I had to whip them out, it was just like, freeze, motherfucker.
Were they real handcuffs? Or the plastic ones?
Yeah, I mean, no, there wasn't no pink Philly. They was real, but I wouldn't use them. Like the keys was, every time I went to go unlock it off of my, situation, I was getting a little nervous.
Off of your situation?
Yeah, my situation.
Oh, okay.
Freeze! I'm gonna lock you up in love, bitch. Stand still. Half-ass cop. Shout out, yo. That's actually a dope ass title for like costume.
Half-ass cop.
A half-ass cop.
I was a half-ass cop. My co-host on my radio show was a drunken mom or drunken tired mom.
It was women. He ended up being a she.
She's a she.
Oh, she was a she. Okay. Oh, you were saying he was a she. Okay, cool.
She's a she.
Oh, but shout out, cross-dressing co-host, my nigga.
Cut the shit.
No, okay.
Cut the shit.
My nigga.
Shouts to End of No Radio though every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 o'clock. Okay.
Only on 1500 Radio.
Only on 1500.
Boom, and they have an app. 1500 Radio app, or is it .com app?
.net. 1500radio.net, or you can download the app. So there's multiple ways that you can listen. But anyway, so my co-host, let me tell you about her DIY costume.
Okay.
She taped a baby doll to her leg, and she had on like a mom looking like she had been tired all day, and a pacifier hanging from her shirt, and a blanket.
Hold on.
This is a collage. This is not really a...
And an empty wine bottle. It was kind of almost empty. She was a tired mom. So yeah, we did some half-ass.
Hold on, tired mom or a bad mom?
Yeah, tired, drunken mom. And I was a cop.
There's nothing
A
wrong.
half-ass cop.
So did she
Being a
drink out
drunk
of
mom isn't a bad mom.
Did she drink out of the bottle?
But when you got your baby taped to your leg,
She did drink out of the bottle. Okay. So y'all were at work pretty much getting drunk.
I thought her costume was simulated pregnancy or some shit like
That's
that.
what
like,
I was
the baby's
thought she
here.
was going.
That my costume is the baby's here, so it's like right here, right outside of my vagina, the baby's taped to my leg.
She was like a tired,
with like a little
exhausted
umbilical cord
mom.
still stuck on.
Right.
Oh man,
That would have been lit. Throw the umbilical cord on the drawers and shit. Had the umbilical cord hanging down.
Ish.
You know what? Y'all are OD. Anyway,
Ooh, that's
happy
nasty.
Halloween. It's a spooktacular.
This is the spook. It is. Today is Halloween, so happy Halloween. Let's
This
see.
is delicious, yo.
The last 7 days.
You want to get on some of this?
Yeah, y'all would love some.
Yeah, no.
So we gonna have real conversation right now. y'all are gonna have to help me with my dating life. So this is.
Yo, my
I don't know, yo. I don't know about all that.
This is a
Hey,
segment
listen.
within a segment.
Wait, I don't know if we can do that.
Yo, help you, my nigga.
Yo, it's a segment within a segment. Yo, Jay's dating life. So,
Yo, the only way we can help you is we just pay for it.
No, because he'll talk himself out of that too.
you can't talk out of pay for a pussy.
Shit. Leave it up to you, man.
The bitch will give her money back in. Take this money.
Take this money back.
Out of your shit.
You paid double, but still take this money
You can't
back.
get none of this paid for pussy.
What the fuck did you do?
You get a
That
PayPal
was
refund.
fast.
Look, I'm in the bathroom washing up so I can get some pussy. I get a refund. Hey,
Shit didn't even start.
Yeah. What the fuck did you do, nigga?
yo, did you just give me the money back? Is this on the house? No, I'm gone.
I believe it. You talk to them.
All right. Say now y'all make me feel insecure. Now I don't feel comfortable to talk about my shit now.
All right, go ahead,
Talk
John.
about your shit. It's
Talk about
okay
your-
to be vulnerable.
All right, not like that.
Wow.
See, you making it even worse, nigga. Like you're the worst part-time cop ever.
Mr. Vulnerability
Trying
over
to
there.
soften
Mr.
you up, you know.
Nah, it's cool. Don't
You're
do
such
that.
a tough guy. I know that's a. I know deep down on the inside.
Yo,
I know this is a defense mechanism.
This is done. Wow. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. How about my last week was dope? Okay, everything was
No, my
great.
nigga.
No.
Yo.
We're in a good space. I like this space.
I do not feel comfortable
It's
divulging
okay.
any information
Listen,
right now. Maybe later on in the
Listen,
show. Not right now.
Listen,
Dang.
let your feelings out.
No. No, I'm
Make him
No,
get back on this
no.
little subject.
good. No, I'm good. I'm not.
Yeah, his
my
little subject.
it's not,
Insert your feelings.
So,
JS1.
right now,
I mean, what, yo?
On
Any
the
other time we used to get into the feeling zone with you anyway, yo. It's like as soon as we walk through the door, it's the feeling zone.
You trying to get back in the day and you trying
no,
to get out of it? You
I'm
trying
in
to
the
back
midst
away?
of it. I'm in the midst of a dating situation. But anyway, like, I'm moving on. The
Then it's
warm
simple,
up-
yo.
Oh, Lord.
Pull your dick out.
Yeah, you know.
This nigga's solution for everything is pull your dick.
I mean,
And be like, look, it's
it
not
ain't
gonna suck itself.
Should have never worked. You deserve.
no, it ain't never worked for me, but it might have worked for him. I mean, it's worked in the bedroom. I could say that, and it worked.
No, it'll work in a scenario where you're already familiar with the chick. Y'all
Correct.
already.
That is not true.
Correct. It's worked in that type of
So it
situation.
didn't work for you. Wait a minute. So it's only worked on a complete stranger, a woman that's a complete stranger.
It worked.
But it didn't work on somebody you had already fucked.
Never tried it. I just fucking around and said it. Oh shit! That actually worked.
So anyway, right now the warm-up show is available. The first episode with Only One Theory is available right now. Like I've been telling y'all, I got Jay Hill coming up this Saturday. He was supposed to be the first, but only one jumped in town from New York, so I definitely wanted to sit down with her. So me and her chopped it up for a few. Got some dope clips of music that she's dropped. Got some information about what she's got going on, and she's got some great advice for indie artists trying to get into the game. So definitely go back to the YouTube channel and check that out right now. It's mad love. Don't forget to go to arieslounge.shop right now and cop the merch. The t-shirts, the hoodies, the cups, the pillows,
links in the bio.
Yeah, like the banners and all that shit is available. I'm working on some sneakers and I'm working on some sandals. Don't ask me why, but I found a company that will allow me to do custom sneakers and sell them, and they're not crazy expensive, so I'm fucking with it. I just want to see what it look like when it comes out, and then if y'all want to fuck with it, y'all can fuck with it. If not, y'all know how y'all let cheap ass niggas. So Hip Hop Secret Santa is popping off.
Yeah.
Let me give you all the dates. We still need volunteers to give us clothes, food, and other items for children that are less fortunate in Baltimore. We're looking for volunteers to wrap presents and deliver presents. And we're also looking for people to help organize and do other stuff. So if you have camera skills, if you got photography skills, if you got keep them babies from crying skills, cooking skills, we can use all of that help. Everything. So what you can do is you can email me at info@vbcradio.com and you can drop your information and let us know what's popping. The dates for the Secret Santa rapping party are Wednesday, December the 19th and December the 20th from 12 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. I'll be taking, starting December 1, actually the latter part of November, I'll start taking collections for toys. If you would like to adopt a child or adopt a family, info@vbcradio.com will get you all the information so that you can help us affect some children's lives this winter. We did it last year for the Hip Hop Secret Santa. Shout out to Tate Cobain and a bunch of other artists that came out. The Creek Boys came out. Wheelie Queen Clint came out. There was a bunch of other people. I appreciate all of them. Jay Halls, shout out to Jay Halls, Hip Hop Cleopatra, Raven Paris. I had Frank Johnson in the building. We also had a number of other people I just can't top. Yo, please don't take offense. I just going through this shit and I've been drinking. But we appreciate everybody from last year, and we're trying to increase celebrity involvement. I really would like celebrities to go and take stuff to the children and do some other shit like that. So let us know. info@vbcradio.com. Send us your info. Let us know you're interested, and we'll get more information out to you ASAP. We got openings on the team right now. I've got 2 new shows that I'm waiting to launch off, but I do not need another show with my face on it. So I need people that are willing to be in front of the camera and some people to do some editing behind the camera. So let us know if you want to join the team. It is what it is. Same thing, info@vbcradio, or drop some information in the comment section, and we'll get to you ASAP. Yeah. So, of course, we're going to go to a commercial. When we come right back, y'all keep it locked. Aries Lounge, vbcradio.com. Peace. Three, two.
Happy Halloween, man. Man, what you gonna be, man, for Halloween, man? What you gonna be for Halloween, man? Huh? You going trick-or-treating, man? Huh? Man, you are not going trick-or-treating, man. Y'all, man, trick-or-treat, man, night? A bit pumpkin, man. You gonna be a pumpkin, man. What you gonna be, man? Pumpkin? Huh? They gonna be a pumpkin, man. They going trick-or-treating, man. Yeah, trick-or-treating, man. The night, ew, trick-or-treat, man. Trick-or-treat.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back.
That was bad.
It's a good
Hope you
commercial.
enjoyed that commercial. I worked very hard. So now we're into our Young Fodder section, which is popular news. This is where, obviously, this is the young lady's expertise over here, dealing in entertainment, culture, and music and shit like that. So, so we announced last week that they're finally doing an award ceremony for iHeart podcast.
Nice.
Then I just found out that the only people who are eligible to be a part of that award ceremony have to be a part of the iHeart network.
Wow.
Correct.
So Joe Buttons doesn't even qualify.
No.
The Joe Budden podcast doesn't qualify. The Brilliant Idiots podcast doesn't. Well, actually, I think it did. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't see it.
Does lip service qualify?
Nope, because not a part of the iHeart joint. So
Drink Champs don't even do it.
I don't think so, bro. So I was on the website.
So you saying all the good podcasts don't count?
And it was just a bunch of podcasts I had never heard of. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did I find that motherfucker. So yeah, like how do y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Well, not just from the point of we can't be eligible. I mean, I don't know if our numbers are big enough. Probably not. But how do y'all feel about that? Like, do you feel like that's kind of like racist? No, not racist, but
I think they're the first ones to do it, right?
Right.
So I think it's just a stepping stone. I mean,
all right. Let me clarify. This is the first award ceremony that is 100% about podcasts.
Yeah.
BET did a segment I think last year based around podcasts, and then another award ceremony did one about podcasts. I think it was the Vibe Awards. They won about podcasts. I can't remember. And Joe Budden's won that.
Yeah, I think it's just a stepping stone. So I mean, of course, iHeartRadio is going to do one. BET might do one because BET has every other awards thing that you can create. But
right. So for Podcast of the Year, the nominees are Atlanta Monster, The Daily, Dirty John, The Habitat, Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, Joe Rogan Experience, Radio Lab, Serial, Slow Burn, Stuff You Should Know. The only two that I even know existed off of this motherfucker is the Joe Rogan Experience, and that's because he be fucking killing YouTube with his shit. You put podcasts in there, his shit comes up crazy. And Serial, which is a series about like a murder that started out in Baltimore and then it kind of expanded into some other shit, right?
I don't know. I don't know about any of these. I haven't heard of any of these.
Really? Okay. You never heard of Joe Rogan?
I've heard of Joe Rogan.
He's a bald dude that be in the studio with a microphone and shit. Then he used to do mixed martial arts. I mean, he used to do MMA.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. But I do feel like this is kind of weird for them to on a podcast, but to be, I guess, so narrow-minded to keep it exclusive to their platform. I think they could possibly be doing something as far as trying to get more competitive with it. Right. You know, people want to be recognized.
At least you know your whole team will win.
Podcast-wise, it's like, well, let me get in here. Let me straighten myself up so I can get into iHeart. But it could also set a trend within the market of different apps or media individuals to have their own award ceremonies for podcasts. But it would be nice to see some, you know, national or something that was open to just more than one app or platform.
Correct. Two Dope Queens is on there, which they have a show on HBO right now that's doing really well. Are y'all familiar with Two Dope Queens? All right, it is two. One is a black chick from The Daily Show. They left The Daily Show like last year, the year before last, and then she linked up with a fine ass chunky chick that I don't remember from anywhere. And they started out like a stand up thing, but they kind of like finessed it into a podcast. So now they're on HBO. So now the podcast is more like a live on stage thing, and it's really popular. So they're up for best comedy podcast. And to be honest with you guys, I am going through all of these different lists. Best food podcast. Didn't even know there that many food podcasts. Best crime podcast, Crime Town, Atlanta Monster. Like, this is all interesting. Best entertainment and TV podcast. I've never heard of any of these.
Well, if they have so many on their platform, I can see why they kept it exclusive to them.
Word.
I didn't know that they were that diverse. It's not like you see a lot of double nominations on here.
Right. Hey, TED Talk got a podcast, my nigga?
TED Talk's help.
TED Talk.
I'm gonna be listening to them. I love TED Talks. I just don't have time to stand there and watch videos, but I can definitely listen to some shit. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna have to move on from this, but I caught feelings about this, yo. I really thought, at first I was like, yo, this is a dope ass idea. But when you're talking about influencing culture, to not say Brilliant Idiots didn't influence culture. I'm a huge Joe Budden fan, and I understand that he might have just gotten into the space, but I mean, he's been killing it for what, 2 years now, bro? Like, and then now have the exclusive deal with Spotify, as big as it is. Yeah. I've never seen another podcast kind of take take the entertainment field the way it is, and it still be a pure podcast. It's not like they doing a TV show with some other shit. It's like 3 niggas sitting in a room talking shit every week, like, and it's lit. So I don't know. In addition to that, there are a number of other podcasts that I definitely feel like over the last year and some change, with the death of Combat Jack and him doing the Combat Jack show, I really felt like that was such a inspirational and groundbreaking podcast. And to be honest with you, why the fuck we not considering The Breakfast Club? Because technically, those interviews are podcasts. My nigga. Would you agree?
No.
Why? Because they ain't doing it live. All that shit is pre-recorded and ain't got no music in it. It's just talking.
What you mean it ain't got no music in it?
No, when you go to the Breakfast Club and you click on one of them videos, they ain't playing no music.
Yeah, but that's coming from y'all who watch it maybe online. I actually listen to it, and granted, it's not all live, but they still, for the most part, do it every day. Sometimes it's just earlier. I mean, I think the Breakfast Club comes on either 7 or 8, but they get in there around like 6 or a little before 6 to do it on a daily basis. So not only do I listen to it on the app, so it has the music in between the interviews, the cuts and whatnot, and I also follow them on Instagram, so I see when they're doing it live. I'm laying in my bed at 6 or 5:30 or whatever, and they're going live, and it just comes on from 7 to 10 on the app every single Monday through Saturday. So I listen to it in real time. I hear the music, I hear the breaks, and you know, they may cut some things out. You may hear extra stuff if you go to the YouTube video and listen to the thing in full, but a lot of the stuff is live on there Monday through Saturday.
Nigga, what is you doing up at 6 in the morning, nigga? We sleep at 6 in the morning.
Hey, if I get up to use the bathroom or something and I can't go back to sleep, then I'm just...
Yo, your shit is that hardcore?
You know what? I'm sticking him.
Alright, my bad. I apologize. I mean, like, I've had that scenario happen to me before. Like, you know, you have a rough time on the toilet, like, you really had to fight that one out. And then you so exhausted and tired, and you crawl back in bed and you just like... it was a war. You know, and it'd always be that one ass turd that it don't want to come out.
Really?
And then
where we going with this?
My bad. I've been drinking. My bad.
Where we going with this right now?
We're totally south.
The Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B beef heats up again. Now, I'm gonna need help with this. Only thing I know is that Nicki Minaj went on the radio and went fucking ballistic. And then Cardi B gets on Instagram and goes ballistic. So I listened to the Nicki Minaj interview. She states that she's tired of these individuals who come up through reality shows and they're bringing down hip-hop culture because they're not real MCs. And then she goes on to say later on, yo, Cardi, my girl beat your ass, punched you in the face 9 times. Bow. You know how many times?
That is Ra Ali.
You know how long it take to knock a nigga out? I mean, to punch somebody 9 times, that's a lot of time, nigga.
You gotta be...
In the middle of the Met Gala with mad security around, with arguably the hottest artist out right now.
She must have had the flying fist of Judah.
With having no one have said this or corroborated the story, or no one has said anything like this until now.
Correct. And supposedly there's video footage, but nobody's seen the video footage.
It's not.
Okay.
It's footages.
Oh, footages.
This is...
I apologize.
Oh, so that's the 9 times.
It's footages.
Nine different angles.
This is my thing, Nicki Minaj, right? How you saying that I got ragged by Riley when there is so many footages of that night, every single angle, and where am I getting ragged at? Why would I be here sitting in line like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, knowing that the next day there's gonna be so much footages of that same night?
Cardi B came out and she said the footages, she said she had the footages, but she's offering $100,000, in which Nicki Minaj did say on Queen Bee Radio, is that she was offering $100,000 if someone had or released a video from footage from the actual video.
I want to start by saying is that, and there's no way I can lie about this because I guarantee you there is surveillance footage in the building where the assault took place. I also had my cameraman there. So just to clear everything up for people who don't know, Ra really, really beat Cardi's ass bad. Like really bad. And I'm not trying to be messy.
But why would she be trying to drop 100 bands for footage that she claims to also have on her cell phone?
So, Cardi B asked the same exact question on her Instagram. Bitch, if you got the footage, why the fuck you ask all that? You should just drop the footages. Like, what the fuck, bitch? I'm minding my own business. I'm getting my money, and you da-da-da-da. So, anyway, in this section, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to add clips of both of these bitches going back and forth, and then that's going to be it. So then, let's get into it. Once again, you're my expert here. I'm quite sure you're very well versed on this subject at this point. Can you give me an understanding of what the fuck going on? Like, why are they even going? Why? I know this is multiple questions I'm asking, but first of all, we've established that Nicki's shit is whack. Sorry, Pill. Nicki's album is whack. This shit is not cool. Go do some remixes. Yo, didn't her first album, she remixed
get
it?
some clearance first.
Okay, all right, get some clearances. Get some remixes. Drop some music. Yo, go out here and do what she doing. Like the joint she just did with Tyga is fire. Continue to make hot music. Why not do that? Why is she going on the radio doing dumb shit? Or why is this argument even going on? So please, I would like your perspective.
2 reasons as to why.
2 reasons.
The first reason is Nicki's been on top for a while. She's been doing this for over a decade, rapping, the music industry in its entirety, and it took her a while to climb up there. Cardi, in 2 years, she's there.
A year and a half.
And the fact that a year and a half, even less, she's there. And the fact that Nicki is even bothered and gives her this much attention validates the fact that she's an opponent even worth spending her time on.
Facts.
That's number 1. So I feel like Nicki's a bit jealous in that realm. Number 2 is Cardi is so easily calculated. It's easy to predict how to set her off based on whether it be where she's from. She doesn't have enough media training yet. She spends too much time addressing negativity rather than expressing gratitude for the positive stuff that comes her way, right? So with all that being said, Nicki Minaj released that song yesterday or 2 days ago, the day that Cardi popped off. She did that because Cardi went on her page and released over 9 videos addressing Nicki Minaj. Cardi B has over 34 million followers. Do you know how much free promo that was for Nicki to have dropped that song and to have Cardi B addressing her over 10 times in 10 different videos? And then she's beefing with Steve Madden, who's addressing her, and everybody else is jumping in. This is so much free promotion for Nicki Minaj. It's not even funny. So I think that was a chess move for her. Although she's bothered, although Nicki obviously feels threatened, she figures she gonna play chess with it, because either you poke the bear, because that's obviously what she does to Cardi all the time. She pokes the bear, but either way she wins, because she pokes the bear and proves she's bitch if she doesn't respond, because she pokes her several times until Cardi finally blows up and says something. She either pokes her several times and proves she's bitch and she can't hold her own, or she pokes her to the point where she explodes and gives her all this free promo on the day when she drops a song or music video. So either way, Nicki Minaj knows how to optimize and set it up for herself to succeed.
All right, I love that. I love that hot take. That is a dope ass hot take. Really dope. Now, did you listen to the Nicki Beats One thingamajiggy?
The Queen Bee Radio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just me, or was Tyga mad uncomfortable? Like, he tried to co-sign so that he could stay in the good graces, but he ain't throw no names. He really ain't say too much. And what he did say, he was kind of like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I was telling somebody earlier today, I said, I feel like they shot the video, left the video, Tyga was feeling good, we lit. Nicki was like, yo, I'm gonna push this show, we gonna make this a motherfucking banger. And then she calls him up to the station. He don't know what's going on. I feel like he was just amped. Yo, I'm about to go to Beats One. I'm about to get my promo on. We gonna drop this video. You know what I mean? He's probably thinking, shit, I'm gonna do $1 million a day. Nicki is looking really good. She looks very scrumptious in the video. But then she just goes off fucking crazy. And he's just sitting there sounding like, because you can't see him, but you can just hear him squirming in his seat. You can just hear him like, I don't want no parts of this. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm getting my numbers up like I need to, but I don't want no parts of this. So like,
Nicki Minaj will forcefully force people to try to agree with her or be in her corner. Nicki Minaj knows it's a numbers game. She really does.
Facts.
At the end of the day, even though it may be short or long lived, but somehow she makes longevity out of her long term moves and she thinks about them.
And she tried to force this nigga to give her compliments. Tell me, Tyga. Tell me why you love my verse. Tell me why you love my verse on the song. And he's like, cause it's ill. It was an ill ass verse, and you killed it. You killed that motherfucker. Now, Tyga, we just shot the illest video of all time. It is the best video that has ever been made. Tell me why I am the illest bitch in your video. You got a big ass, and you know, it was just he sounded like a high ass Shaquille O'Neal, nigga. Like, he didn't know what to say. But if somebody would have come at me with some shit like that, and I know the success of my like record that I'd probably dump shitloads of money into is contingent on you saying something nice or giving me the cosign, I gotta find some way to sound real, but at the same cosign your bullshit at the same time, and that just sound like the way he was, that kind of position he was in.
Yeah, he could have been realer than that. I would have changed the subject. I wouldn't have stayed on no riding your dick train. I definitely would have started talking about impact or who it's going to impact. I wouldn't have stayed on that. I'm sorry.
Facts. Now, can we also, everybody at the table, talk about, wasn't Nicki not fucking with Tyga for the last 5-6 years?
She's an opportunist. We know that.
Come on, bro. Tyga. Like, now, to me, that's what makes Tyga a spineless little bitch. Cause my thing is, you shitted on me for mad years. I'm hot out here in these streets, nigga. My record just went 3 times platinum out this bitch, dog. Fuck you, nigga. You calling my phone talking that?
I don't need you, motherfucker.
Pharrell suck a dick talking about, and they was talking about, well, tell him, Tyga, tell him how we link back up. And he was like, I was on Twitter, and one of the fans said something about you, so I retweeted it, and then you hit me up. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, is this how the fuck y'all done mended your relationship? It wasn't no, damn, my bad, Tyga, I fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have shitted on you so bad when I thought you wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? No, it was some tweet shit, and then she jumped on it, and then y'all got a record and a video together. Like, she had better did that shit for free, Tyga. If she didn't, you ain't the last king, you the last bitch.
Yo.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of his little record label or whatever. I thought it was a double entendre.
It's okay. Yeah, not the last king, he's the last
bitch. That shit was ill one day. For you. Anyway. So, what did you think of the record? I know you heard the Tyga and Nicki record. So
definitely cool, definitely about. There's so much music being thrown at us at such high velocities and speeds these days that I don't really have too much time to sit and unpack everything. It's either boppable or it's not. Period. But I'm either gonna be able to bob my head to it, drive to work and not be irritated by it, or I'm not. That's just how I feel.
It's either boppable or stoppable. Stop.
I'm sick of you.
Did you listen to did you hear the new record?
No.
Did you hear the new record? What'd you think?
I think it was dope.
It was boppable.
I think, yeah, definitely. I think Tyga made the record. I think if it was anybody else, I don't think I probably would have liked it.
You don't feel like Nicki brought it out? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he a Tyga fan, yo.
He's a Nicki fan first.
It was alright. Cut it out. Both of y'all.
And I think you need to stop, bro.
Cut it out.
Tyga, like, for real, Tyga been that nigga for a minute, dog.
No, I'm not saying
y'all niggas been hating on Tyga, and I've been defending Tyga. I'm tired of defending the nigga.
That mixtape he did, what it called? Well Done 4 or some shit?
Well Done 25. Like, you got a bunch of. And here you go shaking your head. Why you ain't got no respect for Tyga? What's up, man? Why you?
I ain't saying I had no respect for Tyga.
Sorry, he ain't Jay-Z. Sorry, he ain't Drake. I know that's your boo. Your light skinned king.
I'm still sipping.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mind Tyga. He's cool.
Okay. Pharrell sends cease and desist order to Donald Trump because he played the song Happy at a rally. This was post a Jewish synagogue being, I think did they shoot it up or did they explode it?
They shot it up. They shot it up. Be an adult for once in your life. No. I haven't drank out of it. Oh my gosh. I was trying to look out.
I don't even want it that bad. That's
I'm so happy we have a camera now.
Yes.
This is not new, nigga. Yes. This is who we've been dealing with.
You know what? Let me here.
Yo.
Golly, you deserve it. Please keep it within your reach. If you take it, I'm be pissed at you.
He gonna take your cup.
Here. Got that. You know, that cup.
Yeah. The whole show's falling apart.
He's terrible. He is just a different level of petty that I didn't even know existed. Okay.
I could have told you that.
Jesus Christ.
Pharrell sends a cease and desist order to Donald Trump and the administration to not play his records at all for any reason, especially not at a rally post a senseless mass murder of innocent individuals.
11.
Word. 11 people. Did not know that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There was $25,000 raised by an Islamic church. There have also been many different individuals who have raised money for that Jewish synagogue. What do they call that guy? Not the pastor, but he is
rabbi.
A rabbi. The rabbi took to the pew, I think, or the pulpit a few days after the incident and said that, after this incident, or doesn't matter what time before or after the incident, that they will continue to build as a community and pull it all together. And pretty much he put a fuck Donald Trump hat on. No, he didn't. I'm just playing. But I definitely was very humbled to see that somebody was an adult out of the situation and took the moment to try to promote something positive. I felt like Donald Trump's approach to this is his usual shit. What the fuck am I continuing on this blind talk? Like, we know how Donald Trump is going to play. You know what the fuck he's going to do is sad, it's pathetic. We already know. He's a pathetic small person, period.
But they find some way to talk about himself.
He going straight to Twitter. He going to tweet about it first.
Facts. So, I just found out through a video, which I'm going to post right here, that Madea will be killed off 2019.
Yeah.
So after
I thought they said that 3 years ago.
No, he's giving up Madea.
So after, I think the final Madea film is dropping 2019. Round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Woo! Yes! Oh, yes. The death of Madea. I've been waiting for this my whole entire life. I'm so sick and tired of that fucking cooning ass bullshit, dog.
You know what? He's not right. I just want to say the film is going to be called Medea's Family Funeral. It is slated to release in 2019, supposedly March 1st. But Tyler Perry stated that he's killing off Madea because he didn't want to be her age playing her. And I think that's a pretty decent reason. But I enjoy Madea.
Or just stop Madea.
I think that she brings... No, it's no... Stop Madea. Why not optimize on...
Yeah, why don't we actually get an old black woman to play Madea?
No. It's not as funny. Just like we didn't get women to play Shanae and Wanda off Living Color and so on and so on and so forth.
But it was different because they were funny.
Oh. And that's definitely subjective, super subjective.
Facts.
But
are you a huge Madea fan? Because you were defending.
I wouldn't
the shit.
say huge. I would just say when Tyler Perry films sometimes gets so heavy, Madea makes you laugh, and sometimes that's what you need. Because I mean, he do talk about real stuff in his film. He does depict real things that affect us, but sometimes it gets so heavy that you just need her to come in and bust a joke and make people laugh. Like
so, when the light skinned nigga roll up on you with the cornrows and slap the shit out you, you fly across the room. You need a Madea moment.
So
right.
I never had a problem with Tyler Perry plays. I just hated the movies. The plays were
I love the plays.
The plays were something that I could watch and laugh at, whatever the case may be. But the movies to me were.
What do you think of the difference? Because they had some like Meet the Browns and Family Reunion that were plays that became film adaptations. So what do you think was different?
I'd rather sit and watch the plays. Maybe it was because it was at a more serious note. Because the movies got to be. I mean, I can't say it's got to be good, but it's got to capture a moment, you know. Okay. But a play can be a little less serious. It can be playful. It can be ad-libbed. It can be, you know. And,
so you think he would have made it to Broadway? He should have stuck with plays.
I think he should have stuck with plays. I think.
Hell no.
You think they wouldn't allow Madea on no
that nigga wouldn't have made.
I mean, not on Broadway,
he
but
became a billionaire, billionaire.
Not off of.
If he was just doing plays, man.
You don't think so?
He would have probably made it the most $300-400 million. And that's if you are uberly successful, you on fucking, Broadway 365 days a year. But movies not only gives him the ability to make more money, it gives him the ability to do everything that he's been doing, like buying up big clips of land, developing his own studio, you know what I'm saying, funding other films. I mean, he's funding all of the nothing but bad, horrible films. But I mean, like at least he's funding films.
Look at Alec Cross.
Right. Well, he was just an actor in that film. So like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
and
right.
that was.
What about Good Deed?
Yes, I like that one.
Good Deed. I did too. With the light skinned woman.
Yeah, I was cool too. But you can see his hands in that one as well. It's just like. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm gonna do a whole episode off of fucking this nigga one day because
I would like to say For Color Girls was not a male bashing film, and I bring that to men's attention all the time. It was definitely not a male bashing film, and because men like to say that all the Tyler Perry stuff is male bashing shit.
Well,
No.
I think it's male bashing and female abusing. Because women get their ass whooped in his movies, boy. They be catching ass
sick of
whooped. They be catching ass
I'm sick. Of you.
whooped. So anyway,
He's get grits thrown on him and all kind of shit.
No, that's not the woman. That's the man.
I know. I'm just saying that's the man getting abused.
all right.
Yeah, like in the what was that one she threw the nigga in the water fountain? No, in the tub.
Oh, he deserved it. Stop.
Oh, he
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
He deserved it.
I salute you because you remember that shit. I blocked all of that shit out. Like
I just remember that because the niggas on even you saw little bubbles coming out.
After he did her dirty like that.
What was the one where
tried to divorce her and all that?
What was the one where the dude was in the shower and she put oil all over the floor?
so he could slip and fall.
And he slipped and fell.
I'm gonna need you
bust
to
his
stop
ass.
reminiscing.
I think that
on
was
these
Omari
movies so I can
Well, no.
move on to the next
I'm sorry.
subject.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Motherfucking sitting here trying to have a goddamn Tyler Perry relapse moment.
Back down
Oh,
memory lane.
here's the other one. When she tried to electrocute the nigga in the tub.
He deserved it. He was molesting that child.
Hey, is he to snip the nigga balls off or electrocute
Oh my
him? Which one you
God.
gonna do? It's molestation, nigga.
Yeah, I get it, yo, but
You want somebody molesting your son?
no, not at all. But you say
You want somebody molesting your son?
the snipping of the
No,
balls.
exactly. So you gonna cut a nigga balls off? You shoot him in the head, or you fucking electrocute the nigga? Like, anyway, I'm just giving y'all ideas on how to deal with motherfucking molesters. So, 2 Chainz starts new weed company called Gas.
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 Yeah, I saw that.
Opinions, thoughts.
Nope.
Did
Hold
anybody
up,
in their
hold
right
up.
mind not think?
I just
that
caught on to that. My nigga, you just drank my drink.
Yep.
That had your finger in it.
You took hers.
No, I took yours and she gave to you.
So 2 Chainz in this weed. Hold on. He said, I don't know what the price range could be, and I feel like it's out of my budget
He's saying it's hot in.
because so I'm out
Oh,
of it.
yeah,
Count me
no,
out. Count me out.
So let me.
Black market. He be smoking $250,000 worth of weed at one time on the show. So I don't want to know even how much this shit.
But he
is.
didn't have to pay for it. It was free.
Don't give a fuck. It's still in his price range. And if he's
Facts.
selling some high grade shit, it ain't bootleg price like niggas used to.
Let me ask you. All right, so you guys may not know because I know none of you have ever indulged in illegal or illicit stuff.
Not me. I
But-
see it so much.
Word. So how much would like regular legal weed cost? Like, what's the cost for regular legal weed?
Depending on how much we're buying.
I don't know how much is a normal amount of legal weed. Like,
I don't smoke
So say
weed.
we was to go to DC because DC technically is kind of legal now, right?
Yeah, people be talking about dispensaries and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like, how? I mean, is it $20? Like, is it like me going and get a pack of Al Capone's, nigga? Is it $10? Is it $20? Is it $50?
I mean, street weed it starts anywhere between.
Not illegal.
I mean, I got you.
We
but-
all know they got dimes, 20s.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying? 50s and an ounce is
So is
probably
it
a
like-
bucket some change.
So was it? You could probably go in a dispensary and get 7 grams of weed for what? $40, anywhere between $40 and
What
$60.
the hell is 7 grams?
yeah, I don't know what 7 grams is.
Oh,
Is that enough for a
It's
blunt?
supposed to be 7 dimes.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
And you said $40?
So anywhere between
That's-
$40 and $60.
That's great, right?
At a dispensary.
At a dispensary.
At a dispensary. So that's less than street cost.
No, it's more than street cost.
Okay.
So what's the pro advantage of
Oh,
going
getting
there?
legal weed when I can get it.
I guess medical marijuana is probably 10 times better.
Oh, more potent or something?
Well, they didn't spray roach spray on it.
I was about to say, because they be spraying the stuff I be
Yeah,
seeing.
you get embalming fluid and all kind of shit
All
on
them
weed
different
now.
colors online. I'm like,
That's
that stuff don't grow off the ground like that.
No. They just put different flavors in it.
Okay. So shout out to him for starting another legal business. He is a genius at marketing merchandise. You know, from shirts and all types of shit. I mean, he bought an abandoned house, fixed it up, painted it pink, and now he's making money off of it. Right now, they're doing Halloween. It's a Halloween scary house. Huh. And then another time, it was a church. And then another time, like, he rents. It's like a rental space, and it brings up the property value of stuff in the hood. I mean, this is just another just thing to let you know how dope he is just a marketing person. And of course the music is fire as well. So the next thing is I just saw Plies post the side bitch application.
That shit was funny.
You know what, I'm sick of him.
That shit was funny.
What you need?
The bottom.
Oh, you need that. You need that liquor. All right, so we're gonna go through this side chick application real quick so that we can all
I don't want it no more.
Number one, are you cool with the side bitch application or side chick application?
Okay, let's see what it says. You want me to go through?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's see if I'm okay with this. It puts your it says put your first name, and then it says last name, age, phone number. Have you ever applied before? Okay, they seem a little bit official. Right. I don't like the fact that the second word on the application calls me a bitch.
It gets even more official.
But we're going to keep going. And then it gives me the reason for applying, but it only gives me a janky couple of lines, and they not even.
How much more lines do you need?
I don't know, but I just don't like the fact that this ain't even formatted right.
You're a side chick, so you don't need straight lines.
I don't like this formation. I need to know that you can already hold one person down and move on to me. So it looks like you're not even uniform with what you're doing with your life. What is these uneven spacing and stuff like this? Come on, come right, you know. Yeah. Right. How did you find out about me? Friends, social media, school, or other? You know what? They in school doing that. He made it school friendly.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I don't like. This application is for the children and myself. I need a whole nother category. I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman.
What, college?
I don't want to be filling out forms that the high school kids is filling out. And I'm a grown woman.
Yo, hold on. I don't want to fill out an application that a high school nigga fill out.
I don't want to do it.
You only want special jobs. You only want grown folk jobs.
I'm not with this. I don't like how universal it is. Okay, specialize my ass. Okay,
you don't want the nigga you fucking to be fucking an 18-year-old.
You need a side bitch application, a side bitch 2, a side bitch 3. You know the different.
The mature side bitch.
The different levels.
But you're not gonna be referred to as a bitch, so it'll be the side lady application. So this is just for the bitches.
Side lady cat.
Chick.
Right,
you know,
right.
You start lady madame. You start working your way up. Anyway, we got other things like have you ever been a side bitch before?
That's
yes or no? Okay. If marked yes above, and I just don't like all the grammatical errors I see, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip past that.
Wow.
It says if marked yes
side chick application.
above, I do realize that if you dumb as shit, it realize I don't think that you can make a lot of money. I'm questioning your intelligence right now. If you got all these errors and you trying to get me to do something for you, and you sorting through shit, and you coming wrong. So anyway, if marked yes above, whose?
Now,
damn.
I'm
now you asking to go through my Rolodex?
I'm not with that. Yeah.
Can I go through your Rolodex? No.
What if you had more than one side? You know what I mean? If you was more than one side.
And then it's going to ask the year. I say, damn.
I mean,
this is very intrusive.
It's important.
Hey, listen, it's all.
You be better off asking for my
have
social.
A side that's somebody else's side.
What do you offer as a side?
See, what do you offer as a side chick?
Side bitch, it says.
Sorry, side bitch.
With every letter capital in the motherfucking sentence. In a short line. Any experience as a side bitch? Now you already asked me if I was before, so you would. He's being repetitive and he seemed dumb. He seemed like he got led.
That's just want to make sure that
you're trying to catch him in a lie.
Yeah.
Trash
you know what I'm saying?
Trash it.
You gotta
trash it. Trash
phrase it in a different way.
No, I'm not with it. Don't waste my time. Okay, I'm a side bitch. I show up to do what I do. Keep it a secret. Keep my mouth shut and go. I don't got time to be redundant with you. Any experience? Okay, virgin. Yeah.
Are you a virgin?
Are you a virgin? That's a very important question.
You don't want the side bitch to not
yeah. Side bitch can't be a virgin. No.
Yeah, I mean you're not a side bitch.
Are you allowed?
Then she gonna turn around and be a
stage
4 clinger.
Facts.
Are you a loudmouth?
A loudmouth.
And you don't want a side chick being a loudmouth.
Okay. You know, I don't appreciate the fact that he took the liberty of capitalizing the words throughout the sentences towards the bottom half of the application. Right. But he couldn't even capitalize the title of the whole application. And then in the beginning sentences, he's not capitalizing every letter. And then at the end, he is. I don't know. I don't have time.
I mean, it's okay.
I don't have time. I don't like it.
You wouldn't fill this out because you're too smart to fill this out.
Right. You're a side chick. You a side lady.
I'm not a side anything. I'm a main course.
But if you gave that to a side chick.
Okay, since you're a main course, let me ask you this question. Are you comfortable with a guy having a side piece?
Comfortable with what guy? Not
Can
my
your
guy.
can your main
Not my guy.
your main stain, your main doodle brain? Can your boyfriend have a side piece?
No,
Why not?
because I don't have side niggas. Because I respect him
Now,
enough to
if he
give
was
all of my
cool
time,
with you
energy,
having
and effort
side
to him.
niggas, would you? Be
No,
cool with him?
I don't want to be with a guy that's cool with me having a side nigga. I want to be with a guy that wants all my time, energy, and effort, intimacy and things of that nature, so that it can be duplicated.
Have you ever been a side chick?
No.
That you know
That
of?
you know.
Okay, hold on.
They beat me to it.
Truth moment.
Truth moment.
Truth moment
I
with
have unknowingly been a side chick before. Have I, been played? A nigga was living two separate lives.
Hello.
Hell, yes. And I found out the hard way. I ended up listening to them have sex on the phone. I didn't believe the girl when she called me and told me he was cheating. And she said, "Sweetie, you so young, you so green. I'm gonna let you hear it. He gonna be here around 3:00, and I'm gonna let you hear it." And sure enough, she kept the phone on speaker. She put it in her back pocket. They did it from the bedroom to the shower and everything, and they got done. It was about like an hour and a half. I was on phone on mute the whole time. They got done. He left, and she came back to the phone, and she was like, "Did you hear that, girl? Did you believe me now?"
Did you settle on the phone?
When he left, did he come see you?
Did he? But by the time he came to me, because he was catching the bus or catching the ride, she had already drove to me. So when he pulled up to me, both of us were standing right there.
But that nigga was like, "Oh shit."
But she got her nut first.
Yeah, she got her
Let's
nut
keep
first.
Let's keep that clear.
And I heard
Shorty
it.
got her nut first.
And I heard
Oh,
it.
we gonna bust him, but let me get my nut first, baby. And you ain't getting no nut. That's fucked up.
And you,
I got my nuts way beforehand.
No.
and you sat on the phone.
I didn't want that shit afterwards.
So it's tripping
You
me
sat on
out
the
that you
phone
sat
for
on
a
the
whole
phone for
hour?
that.
Yo, that's a problem. You sat on the phone for an hour.
It was on mute. I was doing other things. Like, it was in the corner, but
I was say, did it like turn you on or something?
Ew, what the- no.
I'm just trying to figure
I
it
want-
out.
no, I wanted-
You washing dishes. Yeah, let me hurry up.
Yeah.
No, it was the beginning of like him getting in the car and him going home. But I wanted to hear a lot of the truth that she was telling me about. All the lies that I was catching him in was from the moment he got in her car. So it was from the moment he got in the car and he was saying stuff about like where he lived, which is different than what he was telling me. And so I was listening to that conversation.
Okay,
and
okay,
okay, all right,
this is
all
a
right.
social interactive part. I thought you was like, he came over, dropped trowel, she sucking him off, and you just sitting there
Oh,
like,
no,
yeah,
no,
let me
no.
go ahead and fold these t-shirts and
It was a good
Jacking
20,
the
20,
floor.
20, 30 minutes beforehand. But yeah, I left it on mute the whole time because I didn't want to hang up and her not be able to call me. I wanted to hear the whole situation. The way he left, the excuse he gave her was so that when he came to me, I could say, well, this is what you said when you left.
what was the excuse he used to leave?
He said he was leaving to go deal with his kids or something like that, but he wasn't.
He was coming to you.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
This is very.
So yeah, that's why I stayed on the line because I needed to hear everything so I could
At
throw it back in
first,
his face accurately.
I was gonna salute the nigga because I said you was fucking for an hour and a half straight, my nigga. Salute
to you, my nigga. Salute to you,
An
nigga.
hour and a half of pounding.
Teach me, nigga.
I don't wanna learn. Fuck
You don't
that.
wanna learn.
I'm out of that, nigga. Like 30 minutes, nigga. 30 minutes. And, you know what I'm
you
saying?
said
You
30
getting-
minutes,
What you
yo.
mean? Nah,
You said
yo,
30
you still
minutes,
young out
yo.
here. You out here, y'all. You just be wanting niggas to just be jumping up and down on you all night long.
No,
Hell
I
nah.
don't.
Go ahead and
Absolutely
catch that
not.
nut and go ahead on a bed, nigga.
Nah.
This nigga said 30 minutes, yo. Congratulations, my nigga.
Yeah.
You said 30 minutes. Congratulations, yo.
What do you got next on the roster?
Yeah, right. You fucking
Trying to
dumbass
be
nigga.
like-
Wait a
I'm
minute.
ready to talk about these Netflix.
No, let's talk about these dudes. These gentlemen right here have had many side chicks. So
I don't know
I'm
what you're
trying
talking about.
I'm trying to get the understanding.
I don't
So
know.
like, yo, would this side bitch application be sufficient for you, Will? Seeming that you are the god of the bitches out here, the bitches, the side bitches, the front bitches, the window bitches, would you utilize this application for your
For your ventures.
for your potentials? And be real, cause James about to punch you in your shit, cause she's
Oh, no,
stretching
I
right
don't
now.
care. No, I just feel my back need to crack. No, I don't give a shit.
Would I use this?
Mhm.
No.
What's missing?
Right. How would you improve the application?
That's actually not a bad question. How would you improve this?
How would I improve it? I'll take the what do you offer off.
You wouldn't want to know what the fuck they offer? That mission statement? That's basically...
He said that mission statement.
Or no, hold on. Their objective?
Their objective.
No,
My objective is to rock your world. And give you
take
that.
the side piece. I don't give a fuck what you offer.
Well,
when I come,
You do, because
open them legs.
Maybe to ask
do what it do.
Maybe you need to ask questions about their sex.
All right,
do
so-
they give oral? Do they like it sloppy? Do they do anal?
that.
Do they get
Yeah,
it wet?
you
Do
can
they
put
do
all
it
that.
on demand? Do they drop? Do they come to you?
I would put on there, are you a squirter?
see,
Can
that's
they-
a good question.
Do they
Wait
have
a minute. Is it a necessity for a side chick to be a squirter?
No.
Not a
Is it a
mess.
So-
requirement
It's not a
for your-
necessity, but it'd be
No.
nice.
So the
Right.
so the reason for having a side chick is it's a female that won't do what the main chick will.
Right. Oh, you should put the main bitch's
mean have
weaknesses
sex
on the
with-
application.
I would ask,
Put
what
her
are your
shortcomings.
strong points?
No, you should put a section for availability.
Oh, you can do that too.
With X's, Mondays, mornings, afternoons.
Right.
Yo, I think that's on there. Time period availability is necessary for a side chick.
It'd be
Your main
nighttime.
bitch's work schedule, you got to make sure she's available at those
Correct.
times. So you need
Correct.
to be, if your main bitch go to work at 8
Or-
a.m., you need to make sure this bitch is available.
See, you got
Or-
this shit too worked out.
or
So I don't
you
even
put-
believe you that
You
don't got
sound
side
like you.
Yeah, you sound like
you
you
a
got two,
pro
three
side
niggas
chick,
on rotation.
or
You
you
know
got-
what it is? Girls
or
don't
you-
call them side niggas. They just keep all of them in rotation. I'm just not committed to none of them.
They're
She just seeing them
friends.
all.
They're friends.
There you go. Keep drinking. Keep drinking. I figured it out, niggas. Yeah, man. That's why I be look. That's why I ain't spending no money on no chicks.
That's like y'all got 3 boyfriends.
Technically, but she not committed to none of them. So technically, you're not boyfriends.
women
They
have
just
3
people she
boyfriends.
dating. They just people she seeing on a
Fuck
regular
buddies
basis.
the same way niggas ain't committing or you ain't my girl, nah. The same way niggas be like, nah, you ain't my girl, nah,
See,
you ain't my nigga.
I think the clarification purposes in reality, most times if men have 2 or 3 or 4 women, he's not fucking all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to fuck all 4 of them. There's a difference.
That's
He
true.
might have 2, and this means might. And like you got the one that you with or that you trying to get with, so y'all fucking kind of on a regular, you working on something. But when she ain't available or she bluffing or on a period or she acting funny or whatever,
Call
you
the
got
next
your
one.
you got your backup. And then the other ones are just developing talent. You're just grooming, whatever. Or you trying to wait for her to go through whatever cycle shit she got to go through to where she just decide to fuck you. Because believe me, they're not. Most niggas do not have a code cracking situation. It's you get a phone call one day, she invites you over because in her mind she just ready to fuck you.
And that's the thing.
So you gotta
never
set these
know
up once in
when
advance.
that woman is ready. And the thing is, every woman has either gotten tipsy enough to have sex with somebody that they regretted in the morning.
Crack coke.
And
Ain't
I
no
just
wrong
want to
with being
clarify.
somebody's
Hold on, I just
regret.
want to clarify. I just want to give y'all niggas like just one moment to just revel in this thought because I think that it's very important.
And I appreciate you giving us knowledge.
If a woman has sex, as I've seen this debate, and women like to go around this whole Me Too movement.
Okay.
If something really happened to you, bet I'm with it. But in reference to women having sex with men and regretting it in the morning, and then saying that it was rape or it was involuntary, I think it's sad. And I think it's really sad that you men have to be in a world where y'all have to fear dating or drinking with a woman and having sex with her because you don't know what she's going to be thinking in the morning and what her story is going to turn into. I think it's so sad and it's disgusting. And I just want to say that. I really fear for y'all. I don't know how y'all confidently date out here. I don't know how y'all go on dates and buy women drinks without wondering what she's going to spin it into.
Never give me your real name.
I don't know how, but I fear for y'all, especially the brothers, because it's you know what I mean?
Niggas dying every day, B.
Like, that just fucking
You know,
sucks.
we appreciate you for
Whether
that.
you a side bitch, main bitch, whatever you out here dating or vetting for, by the time you have sex with somebody, if it's unpleasurable, a lot of women end up saying, well, I didn't want to. I know you were drunk and it happens. And to go back on subject, it just goes back into saying, okay, you might have 4 options and not be fucking all of them.
Correct.
But whenever shorty's ready or she's drunk enough or whatever, that option will open up because every woman has been there where we've made a regrettable sexual decision based on the timing was right, the whatever was right. We were sad when he was bringing us up or had some inspiring shit to say. When we had a down moment, a shoulder to cry on, becomes a dick to ride on, and so on and so forth. And nobody wants to deal with a guy that's, consistently revolving in all those options.
Facts.
It was dope.
However,
Never tell them your real name.
No. Nowadays, you avoid chicks when they drunk. So that way you can stay away from that. And I suggest all my niggas, like, if they tipsy, they drunk, just be like, nah, I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
Just avoid that shit altogether. And I mean, even on weed and shit like that, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I say it
I
like
think
that
it's
shit.
sad. It's so sad.
For real. Alright, one last question. Everybody's not going to have an answer. Or you might have an answer or whatever. But I want to throw it out here. Who best dressed celebrity out here in these streets? As far as costumes for Halloween.
I didn't see any celebrity.
You crazy.
costume. Only person I saw.
seen YG with the dope ass Michael Jackson outfit.
All I saw was Sierra.
Sierra did the thing.
Yeah,
She
Sierra
did that.
Sierra
I don't
was
even
bad.
like Sierra. Sierra looking like a man, but she didn't look like a man in that motherfucking,
You know why?
motherfucking picture.
You know why?
She got that strong chin. You
was
know
only-
she got that strong ass chin, man.
That was the only one I saw.
No, don't be trying to puff your chin out to make it.
But it was everybody was talking about
I wasn't trying to
Beyonce
do
though.
Oh, okay.
I was feeling on my teeth.
Everybody was talking about Beyonce. 'cause she did
Beyonce
the-
looked good. It's Tony Braxton,
Toni
aka
Braxton
Let me
Phony
show y'all. I
Braxton.
downloaded it because I wanted to put it up on the joint. Y'all look at
Phony
her.
Braxton.
Nas did a good job
That shit
being
was
Pinky. The Hart family being Minions. They did a really good job. They were cute.
I saw that one.
Yo, that
Oh
shit
yeah,
hard.
him working at McDonald's or McDowell's. Yeah.
McDowell.
Yeah, McDowell's.
Everybody always do coming to America though.
FABOLOUS.
And then, oh, okay, that's only one theory. That was nothing.
Tiana
inappropriate.
Taylor also did a good job.
Yo, you telling me YG don't look like Michael Jackson, my nigga?
He did.
And he
Yeah.
got the white girls to boot.
Oh, the girls from The Real also did an amazing job from daytime. I think Lonnie
Yeah.
Love was Oprah. Adrian was Ellen. Because they're a daytime talk show, a daytime television show, they went ahead and recreated a lot of other daytime television hosts from the past. So Oprah and I think Sally
Jesse Raphael.
Sally Jesse, who
Sally
was
Jesse
her?
Raphael. She's
Raphael.
one person. That's just a long.
No, I think Adrian was her, and then the girl of
Oh,
Asian
you want me to tell you
descent,
which person was? Oh,
and
shit.
I don't remember her name. The girl of Asian descent was Ellen, and then the twin Mari. I don't know if it's Tia or Tamara. I think it's Tia. She was Tyra Banks on Tyra Banks' talk show. So they did a really good job of choosing their Halloween costumes based on their profession and doing some vintage talk show hosts. So that was nice.
Word litness. So shout out to all that. We're gonna go to a commercial. Y'all keep it locked. Aries Lounge, VVCRadio.com. Yada. And we're back. It's so important that you come back.
This show's brought to you by Watermelon.
Hey, they haven't cut the check yet. So, you know what I'm
Watermelon.
make sure you subscribe to the channel, VBC Life. Don't forget to also subscribe to the podcast, Google Play and iTunes. Just do a search for Aries Lounge Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Aries Lounge. Follow All That Will, ALLDATWILL, and who is DJ Pill? I don't know how the fuck he has that laid out. Or at JS, the number 1 THASUPPLIER. And you can follow this beautiful young woman right here at hotchicks.com. Badbitches.org.
Get the fuck out of here. That ain't how the fuck you finding me.
Okay.
You're finding me
It's
by
at
logging on
the
to
Plainest Jane.
there, boom, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and all that. The Plainest Jane.
Yes. And everything spelled correctly. Everybody doesn't spell that shit correctly, but she does. So this segment is called What's on Streaming?
I'm so excited for this.
I'm happy.
So excited.
I've been wanting to find a way to talk about all of the shows that I watch because I watch tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of streaming shit. So it could be Netflix, it could be Hulu, it could be Amazon, it could be YouTube, or it could be regular television. Pill, what is your pick this week for What's on Streaming? What are you streaming right now?
Right now, this moment, I'm doing a lot of Netflix. I recommended a movie yesterday. It's called Extinction. It's a Netflix original movie. It's a pretty dope movie. You know, it's one of those movies that you gotta stick with, that you gotta sit down. You actually gotta. But in the end, it turned out to be a really, really dope movie.
Okay, definitely. All right, Will, what's on streaming for you?
Well, I just finished Orange is the New Black.
Really? You still watch that shit?
Well, I think it's done now.
Yeah, I mean they canceled the show, so
Yeah.
they ain't coming on no
And
more.
Cobra Kai.
Word, that YouTube shit is ill.
Yeah, you told me about that. That shit kind of caught me, and I stuck with that one.
Salute to you, my nigga. I appreciate you for actually giving it a try, yo. I knew that you probably enjoy it. Yes,
Now, I
ma'am.
hope it's gonna be another season.
Me too, because I definitely want to see how
I want to see where it goes.
how the show develops. Because I really love how it ended. You know what I'm saying? So I really felt like it deserved to have a continuation. So,
I gotta finish it.
Miss Jane, Oh, excuse me. Is it Ms. What? Jane. Plainest Jane.
Whatever
What's
the
on stream?
single one is, like the single is a Pringle one.
So,
The MS.
Miss.
The Plainest Jane.
MISS.
Whatever it is,
I
I mean,
don't
you
know.
single as shit, and you ain't married, and you ain't never been married, and you accept an application. So that's the one. Nonetheless, what I'm liking and streaming is Dexter. Have you ever seen it?
I've heard of it. My brothers told me a lot about it.
It's on Netflix right
my
now,
God.
right?
Yes, it's
The
been on
TV
Netflix.
show?
It's a very
The one that was on
the
the-
show. The white
that was on
dude that's
HBO.
a serial killer, but he works with the police force
He
and
works.
shit. So he kills.
He's a blood spatter analyst for Miami Metro Police Department. But, bruh, I fell in. And it's 8 seasons, so it's so much. It's not like you'll run out of content or stuff to watch.
Yeah, I heard it's really dope.
We're
it's
looking for that 9th season.
So I would love to have a 9th season, but I fell in love with that show, and everybody knows the meme "surprise, motherfucker" or whatever the case. That's where that came from. But I love that show. He's a sociopath. He's a murderer, and he blends right into mass society. And
Sounds like you.
Wow.
But don't he kill like
lot of
killers or something like that?
he does. He has a moral compass to only kill bad people. He's trained up to only kill. He's trained up to only kill bad people. And the thing about it is he starts killing people just because he has these odd urges, and he was taught from a young age that he didn't have feelings. But as the series progresses, he ends up having feelings and emotions, and he kind of changes, and he's battling who he is.
Now
But
does the police department know he's a killer, or
they get so close to him, it's not even funny. He ends up investigating his own murder scenes. Because he works for the police department, he's able to cover it up so well, and they get close. But it's a really good show.
I remember them talking about it on The Wire.
Word.
It'll get you hooked. It really is one of
I've
those
never
shows that
watched
get you
it,
hooked,
though.
and you won't run out of it.
I would love to give y'all a list because I've got so many shows that I think y'all would love. I got a separate podcast coming where I'm going to talk about it. But the number one thing I'm going to tell y'all right now is something my dad got me hooked on, and this is amazing. Because if y'all know anything about my parents, but y'all don't, is that my parents are anti-music, hip-hop, anything with cursing in it. So, like, I'll come to see my dad on a Sunday just to check up on him and shit. This nigga's in there watching Hip-Hop Evolution. The Evolution of Hip-Hop on Netflix. And he's like, yo, I'm 10 episodes in.
Really?
I'm addicted. He said, I can't stop watching it. And he sat down and told me, he started telling me about the history of the music genre that I love so much. And I thought that was so amazing. So I went back and started watching it. I got immediately hooked. First of all, I'm a documentary junkie and I'm a hip-hop junkie. So, like, the combination was definitely like heroin. If you are not into documentaries, for all of my people who love action and mystery or just kind of like intense stuff, I'm going to throw Bodyguard in there. It just dropped on Netflix.
You did say it was good.
I am 5 episodes in. Oh my God, it is blowing me away. The premise is basically, it's a young cop. He stops a bombing from happening on a train, and his children are on the train. And out of that, he gets a commendation, and he gets bumped up from being like a regular cop to being a bodyguard for a politician. And crazy stuff starts happening. So, like, only thing I can tell y'all, it's British, so it has pacing issues. British TV shows are very, very content heavy. They're very dialogue driven, but this has action. It's got murder. It has probably one of the most gruesome gun battles that ever happened, where blood is just everywhere. It gets crazy. But it is definitely a great show to watch if you're the type of person that, you know, is definitely into intellectual stuff and action. So definitely,
that's on Netflix.
yeah, that's on Netflix. Bodyguard. And then also the Evolution of Hip Hop. If you want to get to really learn about the history of hip hop, they do a very, very thorough job. And it's not just them talk, and they really give you a lot of concert footage, and you get to see old video that I've never seen before. And I am a hip hop documentary junkie. There's so much video I'm like, I've never seen any of this stuff before, of, you know, old school artists and like some of the hip hop greats and whatever doing their thing. So those are the two I recommend for y'all. I definitely gonna have some more recommendations for y'all next week. And like I said, I've got a list coming up. If anybody wants to jump on with me, I'm like, yo, I definitely would like to have another person on to talk about streaming shows and shit like that, because that's like one of the things I love to do. So anyway, hit me up, Aries Lounge at vvcradio.com. So,
and tell us what your favorite streaming movie or TV show is
Put that in the comments.
Hell yeah. Give us some stuff, because I'm still looking for new stuff. I burn through TV shows like crack.
Right.
I'm almost done Bodyguard, and I'm done Hip Hop Evolution. And I just found out about that 4 days ago. So
it took me 3 weeks to get through Dexter. That was 8 seasons. So I guess I go through stuff like really fast too. And I even cried when it ended.
Because they are hour-long episodes, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. So I binge watched. I cried. So yeah, whatever it is that you're really into, whatever you can't pry away from, whatever is making you late for work. Whatever it is that you can't get yourself to get away from, comment down below.
You are a morning person, dog. Get out of here. No, I said you're a morning person. That is disgusting. Like,
what's disgusting? That perks come with being to work on time. So
no, that's salute you. I'm late every day, but fuck it. I run my own shit, so it is what it is.
If you were able to get your most expensive bill, like whatever you spent the most money on in your life, your highest expense for free, would that motivate you to be on time? Like your highest expense monthly?
No.
Well, I have been privy or hip to that privilege, and so that's the reason why I have been on time to work, is because you spend over $1,000 a month on said expense. So
it's on being on time?
On the most expensive expense of yours and getting it for free?
Oh, rent. Yeah, I got you.
That's definitely not what I said.
Oh, you said $1,000 a month. So I'm like, shit. What do you want to spend $1,000 a month on?
Nonetheless, off camera, we'll talk about things.
Okay, that's lit. That's what's it. Okay, she runs a secret gambling game or books or something. I don't know. She got a prostitute.
Hey, listen, I got a whole team of booty warriors set up to come and get y'all grown men that are fake Chris Hansons. Okay, let's go. Come on, what's next?
We're going to a commercial. Y'all keep it locked. Aries Lounge, VDCRadio.com. We'll be right back.
Wow.
And we're back. So, main topic for today: when should an aspiring rapper stop aspiring?
I'm gonna say what we let you do.
I think you should aspire as long as your soul desires.
Word.
I gotta
break it down, and I'm gonna turn this fan on.
No, I'm gonna sit there and tell you real quick. It's not even gonna take that long. When you're in your 8th mixtape and ain't nobody bought that shit yet, I think it's time to stop.
But that would be even more reason to aspire.
No, if you're on your 8th mixtape and nobody's bought none of your 8,
cause I know young niggas that's 23 done had 10 mixtapes, 15 mixtapes. Like, the amount of mixtapes ain't got nothing to do with it. Currency dropped like damn near 20 mixtapes before he really took off. So like that's not.
But people bought them.
Nobody bought shit. He was putting them online and they was downloading them for free. You know what I'm saying? He was catching major L's. But all right. The reason why I brought this up is I meet a lot of not young people, but I meet a lot of grown dudes that really hinge their whole life on, I'm about to make this happen. This is about to be the game. This is about to be the move. I'm about to take this to another level. They turn in late 30s, early 40s, and you still trying to put out a mixtape. Or you still trying to like, you know what I mean? You still trying to get on. When I feel like there's two issues with that. Number one, if you have...
When did he start?
I don't know. Who the fuck gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it does make a bit of a difference as to what he
okay, so if he's 39 and he just started rapping last year, that cool?
He should have just stopped. He shouldn't have started.
Nah, he might have a dream.
He might. And you never know when you're creating a new sector of shit for yourself. Cardi B opened this whole ratchet sector for whatever.
Cardi B is 26 years old.
Right, she's young.
She's a baby.
Right, that's my point.
Her vagina just started smelling like a really vagina's supposed to.
We don't have no elder rap. We don't have elder rap.
We don't have elder rap?
Do we have it?
We do have elder rap.
Not from new people though.
Oh hell no.
So that would be a different perspective.
Actually, we do because we got Lil Duval. And he's actually the main reason. And like the question
If
is,
that's
did
the case,
Lil
we
Duval
got Eddie
set a new
Murphy and
standard?
Kevin Hart. I mean, they both have been on tracks with music, comedians.
But not number one hits.
Right.
Lil Duval has a number one hit around the country, has sold over 1 million units of the record, and is currently touring right now and busting up stages, and he's 42 years old.
And he ain't going back and forth with y'all niggas.
You don't have to.
That was slick. See, she does this for a living. You see how professional she was? Because I wouldn't have never thought of that. But out of that, I've heard a lot of people going, yo, like, if he can do it, I can do it. And I'm like, nah. And this is the reason why. Number one, Lil Duval has been in the entertainment industry damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
Number two, he was best friends with T.I. the whole goddamn time. So the whole time T.I. blowing up, he was his career.
Boom.
Right. Number
you
three,
blow up.
he's established as a veteran comedian. Has toured the entire world doing stand-up comedy. Has been in movies. Has been on television shows. Has been on countless YouTube clips
let me
and all
ask
types
you.
of stuff. Has amassed, before his first song took off, he had already amassed hundreds of thousands of social media followers. So that takes him squarely outside of a space of an aspiring rapper to just somebody that just so happened to create a song and it took the fuck off. But go ahead, you about to
Do
say
you like Duval as a comedian?
I love Duval as a comedian.
Really?
I think he's hilarious.
Really?
I think he is a hilarious asshole. He's one of them dudes that's funny because
He's definitely an asshole.
he treats people like shit. But it is what it is.
I got you.
You ever meet him, he's like 4'9", nigga. You can't get mad. I mean, if you, a little Napoleon nigga, like, what you want to do? Like,
What you gonna do?
you can't do nothing about it. He's short. He can't. So, talk, niggas. You
So-
trying to tell me if a nigga that's 39 years old walked up to you talking about, yo, check out my mixtape, my nigga.
Yeah, if the presentation's right, yeah, I'll check it out. I don't think you should stop aspiring at all. If you're,
And it's okay for you. And the shit lit, you gonna rock it every day, huh?
if it's dope, I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah, absolutely.
And you gonna spend that shit in the club, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, you won't.
If it's dope, yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, you should never stop aspiring to something that you like to do.
So you don't feel like there's nothing like, yo, nigga, shouldn't you be doing something different with your time? You don't feel like that at all?
Who am I to tell him what to
That's
do with
controlling the shit, and I'll tell you that's why I feel like
I'm not
that.
in a relationship with the nigga.
No,
I'm just
you're not in a
saying-
relationship, but for you to say you don't think you should be doing something else with your time, who are you to say what that man
who
should be
am
doing
I-
with
who
his
am I to
time?
say that?
Another grown adult who has had to put his own dreams aside so that he could create a sustainable life for himself.
Oh, so you put yours to the side so you want to micromanage others that
Yeah.
didn't ask.
Well, no, that's how everybody else did me.
Well, see, you didn't have to. You chose to.
Shut the fuck up, Bill. They forced me to stop. I had to become an adult. I had to give up my love. I mean,
Wow.
it's the reality.
And you could still be an aspiring
Shut the fuck
artist.
Yeah.
Shut the
Nah.
fuck
I'm
up.
gonna tell you some real shit, yo.
Oh boy, here we go. Will used to rap.
No.
Oh, okay.
Will wanted to aspire to be a DJ. So he bought a little controller and then said, fuck it. I ain't no good at this shit.
Just because you
Ain't touched the motherfucking 3 goddamn
you're
years.
supposed to practice. Practice makes perfect.
Fuck that, because I realized I'm not gonna be a DJ. I'm not gonna be like some of my family. I'm not gonna play a fucking club.
Wait a minute.
Be somebody
Saying
when you
some of
grow
your
up.
family isn't cool because I know one of your family members. He's probably one of the biggest DJs.
That's why I said I'm not some of my family.
Alright.
So I'm not gonna be that
I
good.
was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back. So you're trying to tell me, and I'm asking everybody, you gotta have yes or this is a yes or no answer. You can be a fan of a 40-year-old just blew up rapper.
Yes.
I can be a fan of anybody trying to pursue themselves when all the odds are against them, because those have been the most beautiful
This sounds like
success
porn.
stories that we've seen.
Trying to pursue themselves, chase themselves around the bedroom. So so you're telling me this is yes that a nigga that just took off yesterday, record hit the radio. He 40 some odd years old.
Is it hard?
The record hard.
Yeah.
Shit
I'll
fly.
rock it. I'll rock
And you could be a fan.
Correct. If
Buy a
it's
ticket, go to the concert, buy the merch, see him and he try to holler at you and you go out on a date with him. You cool with that.
why not?
You
Well-
want to date the rap nigga that's 40 years old. Well, nah. I'm going to take a step back. The nigga didn't take off. The records is hot, but the record didn't take off. And he working a day job down UPS tossing boxes. So, Plainest Jane, you meet this nigga and he lets you listen to the mixtape. He catching the bus. he trying to play music off his
not just any bus, but he catching the mobility.
Come on, yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
He catching that mobility.
That's fucked up.
So
but why would Plainest Game be on the mobility bus?
No. He waiting on a bus and she driving. She pulling up. She got her whip. The beats is banging. You just got your check. Your money in the account. You worked hard for your bread, and this nigga about to go work for you.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna encourage him to keep doing what sets his soul on fire.
And you gonna take him out and y'all gonna go to Applebee's together.
Who the fuck said that? Nobody said that.
I'm asking.
Hold on. No, you're asking, but hold on.
Okay,
hear me out.
All right.
What I'm saying is a lot of the people who are fake rappers are ex wannabe gangsters, ex wannabe hard niggas that still want to be in the streets, who want to do crime or whatever the case is or whatever. Some of that stuff, even if they're in the studio and they'll never get a record deal, that could be keeping them from making the wrong decisions.
So it's
a hobby,
so that he don't rob you.
That is definitely not what I said. What I'm saying is that everybody having a constructive hobby, I could like to run. That don't mean I can run great. I could like to do. There's a lot of things I could like to do, but if that's that man's hobby to make music that ain't nobody gonna motherfucking listen to, but it's gonna make him feel good while he's doing it and keep his mind off of doing fraudulent shit, what the fuck is wrong with it? Who am I to stepping away and say stop doing what's keeping you ticking in the studio outside of keeping you ticking outside? Who am I to say stop doing that? Who am I? For real?
Okay, all right. So I'm not talking about moral right and wrong. We're talking about realistic. All right, nigga, ain't you a little too? I mean, is there not a case to be made that should you not be?
Yo, I'm 40. Yo, check my demo out.
Yeah. I don't have no money. I'm going in the subway.
No. I got you. Just check my demo.
Check it out.
Check my demo out.
And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm not gonna do anything. But at no point, hold on. But what I'm saying is, the thing is, we can formulate any opinion about anybody that we want to, but it's not our responsibility to talk people out of doing things that we feel are senseless. So cool, things cannot make sense outside of us. But I'm gonna let you keep doing it. I'm not gonna be the bearer of bad news to tell you trash. Why would I be the bearer of bad news to tell you trash?
Because sometimes you don't want to agree with them.
Wouldn't it be more constructive to tell somebody to find something that could be more financially beneficial in a shorter run and could give them more guaranteed of a stable lifestyle versus telling them to aspire to something that at that point in their life, the mountain is so steep and it's so high that it's more likely never gonna.
Just tell them to produce.
Because then again, who are you to tell?
Again, who am I? Who am I? Where am I? It's not like
you might be the voice of reasoning for them.
But again, people are always gonna, number one, doubt the voice of reason, shoot the voice of reason, and shoot the messenger. I'm not putting myself in a line of fire to deliver you a message that you're not ready to receive. Because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, when you telling somebody they trash, they not ready to hear it. When you're giving somebody, when you are ready to tell somebody that they ain't at a certain level or they not up to par and it crushes them, they end up turning. So no, I'm not setting myself up, baby. If that set your soul on fire to sound that type of way behind that microphone in this trash, baby, do what make you happy. But for real, because at the end of the day, if it's ending in peace for them and resolution, they going to be like, I really did what made me happy, but it was trash to us. It don't matter what landed on our ears. It matters how good it made them feel.
Yo, you are so positive.
I respect you for that. That's 100. But at the end of the day, there's a reality that we all have to live in. Is that them kids is not having their daddy around or they mama around. They 40 years old chasing some rap dream. Mama out there with some motherfucking pleather ass pants on and half a titty hanging out and shit. They're trying to be Trina out here. Like when she could be at home raising the children and establishing something that could be more stable for them. I think that's ridiculous.
But again,
you can't be the one to make them come to that realization.
Exactly. I'm not sure.
I can't be the one to make the person come to that realization.
Because even if you tell them that, it's not gonna make them come to that realization. They gotta come. They gotta come to their own.
You don't know. That might be the one comment to them that was like, you know what? That nigga's right. I've heard it enough.
I can hear you, but that don't mean it's gotta resonate inside me.
Look.
I'm ready for it.
If me telling you that breaks your spirit, you was never meant to be in the music industry in the first place. Because the music industry is going to be 10 times harder on you than I could ever be.
I agree with
sitting
you.
down telling you,
I agree with you.
yo, there are other things you can do in life that could be financially beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? If that's what's gonna make you die, that's the other part. And the other part Jane not talking about is, yo, she gonna see the nigga on a bus stop. She not gonna take this nigga out on a date. She not gonna let this nigga take her nowhere.
No, because that's not what the question was about. It wasn't about intimacy or if I wanted to be with him about that. It was about how long should you aspire a career.
Are you gonna date a 40-year-old? You young, bro. You're not even in 30s yet. What if a 40-year-old chick came, you half a titty hanging out, old pleather plastic ass outfit on, high heels, and a busted ass mixtape, and she talking about she want to kick it with you? Well, you probably gonna take it because it's easy pussy, but because obviously something wrong with her.
What's the problem?
But if she want to have a real relationship with you and get married, and you know you gonna be her DJ on tour.
Yeah. He gonna support her, yo.
You gonna do that?
Because he gonna be that DJ.
You gonna support her?
Why not?
He gonna be that DJ.
Why not?
Well, if you met a chick, y'all fell in love, you really loved her, and she dropping her third mixtape.
Let me ask you.
You gonna support her?
Am I financially support this mixtape?
No, she got her own. She can carry it. You ain't gotta put no money out for the mixtape.
She got her own money.
She got her own money. I'm not supporting none of these mixtapes. I'm just there to mentally support you.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Why not?
You gonna let her have it?
Yeah.
Jane, what you gonna do? You meet a 42-year-old
But
nigga.
the minute that shit come into my money, that's a different story.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a spark. He didn't tell you about the music at first. Y'all just went out. He a cool nigga. He ain't got no car, but he gets himself to and from wherever. Y'all have some
with the help of mobility.
With the help.
Hold on.
Stop, yo. You're making the situation $10 worth.
And he don't have
he don't got a car.
No.
But he get that. He got bread though.
No.
He taking you.
He got a license.
No.
He ain't got no car because. See what it is with him and his drunk driving.
No.
From partying.
I don't
From him and his drunk driving.
To the rest of
From going back and forth to the studio.
He do drive. He got a Honda Accord.
And he's got a blow and go in it because it got real crazy at the studio one night.
He got a blow and go. Why the rap niggas gotta be alcoholic? That's why he got a blow and go.
Because it got real crazy at the studio that one night.
I'm just saying. Bottom line, he got a car. Y'all going out, and then he drops it on you.
Hold on, his car got 2 spare tires on it.
Why are you trying to make this dude sound like the
he
worst
drops it on you. He says
because he's spending all his money into his mixtape, into his crap.
Hold on. So y'all out on the date. Y'all at Applebee's. Y'all got the 2 for 20 and shit. And then he drops it on you yo, I'm an aspiring rapper. I've been in the studio. You know, I'm putting out my 8th mixtape. Shit ain't really took off yet. But he feels like this is the one. This is the one that's gonna take him over the top, and he's about to take it to that next level. You know the rapper talk. You got a radio show, so you hear these rappers tell you the rapper shit. So
and they can't even articulate a sentence. Yeah. Half the time they be like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? What are your goals? Who are you impacting? You know what I'm saying? Back in the home, you feel me? You feel me? No. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's definitely just a cool conversation piece. I can take insight from anywhere. I could decide to not date you, but still feel like I'm going to take something from this conversation. What environment are you from? What type of questions can I ask you? What type of insight can I get from your knowledge base that I don't have because I was raised here, you were raised there. So I would, run and have different conversations about either different social events or these events. I'm going to get something out of the conversation, but I'm definitely going to decide that I can't fuck with you. Yeah, definitely.
But why? I mean, if he's pursuing his creative passions, what's the problem with that?
He's making himself happy, definitely.
Exactly. You can't be happy while he's making himself happy.
Can you rename his age?
What age we gonna go to?
You definitely had an age when you asked me the question.
I said 42.
Okay, yes.
But what if it was 39? What if it was 37? Is that better? He 37.
I'm happy
so
for
if it's
him.
37 and it was his 3rd mixtape, it wasn't as many mixtapes.
What if he's 37 and he's still
that's dope. That's really dope.
So you want to wait?
So you want to sit there and lie to that nigga like that?
No, you don't understand. I was giving you what I would say on a date with him. Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
And in your mind, you
and then I'm giving you the letdown at the end.
Fuck yeah, you working out the exit strategy.
Oh, that's dope.
So let me ask you this.
You are persistent.
See, you see how?
Let me ask you this. Say the nigga say
the flip on this shit. Huh?
He gonna do his 4th mixtape, and he's done. How did they
It's
go
the
there?
last one. It's the
And
last
that's
one.
iconic, and that's super iconic. In an industry where that type of a replica will work against you, and a lot of people won't believe in it, the fact that you are following through with that's lit. Can I get some more bread? Sorry. I'm single. But I got my cat. I'm a single mom, and
She just said I'm a single
I don't
mom.
think I
I'm
had
so mad at you.
the time. And so can I get some extra butter? Thanks.
She's setting up for the to-go box.
What am I? With lit caps, disposable, but
Napkin,
in a bag. And but yo, that is a dope concept. And if you're trying to come on End of No Radio, let me know. We can set a date on a Tuesday or Thursday, and let me know where it goes. You remind me of Nas. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. All right.
All right. Oh, you got that pen so I can sign? Thank you.
All right. And that's how it will go.
After he told you that he only going to do one more and quit.
You want to give you
And I would take it.
an autograph copy and throw that bitch out the window?
With his
I'm not
picture-
gonna lie to y'all. Some of
picture
y'all
in the front
niggas,
like this.
I done thrown y'all shit out the
Right.
window like a motherfucker.
Like Cleo once set it off before she pulled off from a scene. She had to throw all the wax CDs
Hell
out
yeah.
before she pulled off
she
on her
pulled off.
hydraulics.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I got a trunk full
A
Oh,
mixtape.
CD?
of whack ass CDs.
The men be trying to hit on him, y'all. It's insane.
What? Yeah, that's
What?
crazy. The men be trying to get on you, y'all.
Did y'all hear that range? I didn't know JS had that.
I wasn't ready for
I
that.
don't think nobody was
Sound like a xylophone.
learning new things here.
I just want you to know, right? You really contradicted the shit out of yourself. You started the argument talking about how it's okay and it's cool, but then you're not going to date the nigga. Like, if it's
No.
cool.
Just because it's okay doesn't mean it's okay for me. It's boosters out here,
Oh,
scammers out here,
my
whatever.
God.
That doesn't mean I want to
What
wrap
piece
my
of
life
honest rap?
and
No,
be
he's not a-
intimate
he's not
with
a
what
trap
I think
nigga.
is okay.
He's not a trap nigga, bro.
I think gay people are okay to live. That don't mean that I want to be intimate with a gay. There's a lot of things I can deem okay, but not want to be in a relationship.
But
with.
what if he hadn't slept with another guy in 10 years? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't none of my motherfucking business, but you did that, and that's part of your past.
But
and
he
for that
wanted to hit
reason-
you with his poo-poo
And I
poker.
don't give a fuck. But you're not gonna tell me I contradicted myself because I don't want to deal with shit that I deem okay.
Okay, got you.
I mean, you're a guy. You got gray hair. That's okay. We sitting here side by side. I ain't got gray hair. I'm not separating us based on the color of our hair. I'm an open-minded person. I don't like the fact that he's trying to put me in a box.
So if you were
See,
dating
you'll be
a,
trying to win by confusing niggas, but I'm not allowing you to confuse me to win. It's not gonna happen.
Hashtag, I can be. I'm okay with boosters. That don't mean I fucking fuck with booster shit. Make your living. It ain't affecting me. You ain't hurting me. It ain't making me lose no sleep or no money. My rent is paid the same way, nonetheless. So I can be okay with it. That don't mean I want to be with you.
Affect you.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, because they steal enough product from the store. The store has to raise their prices to compensate for the items lost. So that affects you because
shop
now
a
you're
lot
paying
at
more
the Goodwill
for the same
the,
product.
The Goodwill. A lot of
What if
name
they start
brand-
boosting at the Goodwill, nigga?
No, they
What
don't.
you-
The white people Goodwill, where there's a whole bunch of tags on all the new stuff, so it's halfway new. We can jump into something else, but I mean, like, you're not gonna tell me I contradicted myself.
No, I'm gonna let you have that. You got that, my nigga. So, why is it that we put our creatives in that time crunch? At what time will there, do y'all feel like there will ever be a time when somebody can be 40, 50 years old and put the rap album out and it be because if it was country music, come on, let's be real. If it was country music and you married you a nice little white man and he was working on his little country album in the crib and you know he ain't going nowhere, everything good, y'all got the dog named Fido and everything cool, the house is you know, the bills is paid, and he put the country album out and it just so happened to go diamond by mistake because you know, I don't know. Like, that's how white people get it. Like, they put some shit out and the shit go diamond, and now
that
you
shit
married
is
to the
so
50-year-old.
sad, yo. That's a whole life story. So being 50 in country, yeah, I get that.
Right. And at least he got a song on there about Plainest Jane. Oh, I got my Plainest Jane all right here.
I think if you either grow into being old or
You crash into being old.
While you are in the
and that's
industry.
real. There's
'Cause look,
some niggas that crash into being old. They don't want to accept age until they fucking hit their ass. And then next thing you know, you turn around and like, yeah, nigga, you the old nigga in the club, 45 years old. You still trying to groove with these young 25-year-old chicks. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to jump in like that.
What be happening?
I'm sorry.
I really don't care. We got a lot of life to live.
All right.
Us folks are round about my age. So it's all right.
Late 20 niggas. So, you should have just co-signed it. Just co-signed it. That's all you had to do was just co-sign it.
Not the way you sat up here and told me I contradicted my motherfucking self.
You
think I'm about to
did.
sign up on some shit on you? No, I didn't contradict shit. I can be okay with a lot of shit that I'm not willing to date. I can be okay with all of y'all and what y'all do in this room. I'm not trying to fuck with none of y'all, but I'm okay with the way that y'all live y'all life. Why the fuck I can't be okay with something, but I gotta be having to date it? That don't even make sense. No, I didn't contradict myself. I thoroughly got out what I had to say.
Why is it not cool to date now?
I'm not saying it's not cool to date them. Everybody's entitled to a preference.
Marry them. Have kids with them.
Everybody's entitled to a preference.
Oh, so it's just not your preference.
It's, definitely not my
Well,
preference
why
to
is it
deal
not
with.
your preference?
Because I prefer.
Non-rap niggas. That's 40 years
No,
old.
I prefer for somebody to already be established in whatever art or craft they have.
Okay.
After you get to be a certain age, trying to find your creative niche. I found trying to be in relationships. It doesn't mean that I can't be friends with people. I've been friends with plenty of people past the age of 30 or even on into their 40s going into acting.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 45, 47-year-old friend who just started acting and they're very good. But I found being in relationships with people who are just tapping into their creativity, they have a hard time accepting the downs and when they get told no. Me, I've been a creative since I don't even know. I've uploaded videos that got 3 views. I deleted. I've dealt with so much being sad at my creativity. But for an older person who is past 20, 30, 40, dealing with the no's and the sads and being told no a lot of times when they created their own way being safe in America, I don't find that the older people take the no's and the depression of finally following their creativity well. And I don't want to be, I find that trying to coach an older person, because I've been tapped into my creativity and I deal with older men typically, trying to tell an older man or help an older man or to cheer him up when he's just tapped into the downfalls of being an entrepreneur or following your dreams and being discouraged and some of your ideas collapsing on you and you having to consistently reinvent yourself. They feel threatened by the input that I have because I've been rebuilding my house of confidence around my creativity, because you will go through that. And so it gets difficult with older people trying to take insight from a younger person like myself who has never shied away from their creativity. And so I don't want to see you hurting and I don't want to see you down bad and try to offer you advice. And by default, you're threatened at the age gap that there is. And so that is the reason why I think it's perfectly fine for an older person to portray whatever their creative intuition is. But I don't want to be the one to try to pick you up when by default you're going to be trying to push what I have to say away because you think I'm not as wise or as experienced as you. That's why.
Fuck out of here, nigga. That's lit. But
a good thing I'm good at my own creation.
Facts. Fixing cars.
Yep.
Alright.
Y'all read the shit.
What happened?
Y'all read the shit. That's
Shout
all
out
I'm
to
saying.
them.
Aries Lounge.
What's the rude?
Yeah, like you ain't never been here before.
No, what's next?
Oh, I was going. The question was, why do we put creatives in time crunches? But I think you really kind of spelled out your reasoning in your explanation that you just gave, which is very thorough and thought out, and I appreciate that because I never really thought about that one particular component, and that is very important. Pill.
Yeah.
Why do we put artists in time crunches, and do you feel like there will be a time when there aren't time crunches on being a creative?
I don't think we should put artists in time crunches.
Really? So, if your dad wanted to drop everything he was doing and he just wanted to be a painter for the rest of his life, are you willing to financially support him as he goes through his creative process for the rest of his life?
Absolutely.
2-3 jobs for yourself and he not do shit at home but smoke weed and maybe paint when he gets the inclination, and if he's not, watch television?
Sure. And it's a dream. If you got a dream, go for it.
Okay,
What
cool.
makes you
so
happy?
Just cool
Go
for
for it.
not having any kind of help. Now, just remember how much help you're getting right now from that family. So when you eliminate all of that help and it all comes down on you, that's cool. Your son, graduates high school, and now he living with you, and yep, he want to be a rapper, and he ain't doing shit. No job. You gotta pay his cell phone bill. You gotta give him money for food and
no car.
Condoms. And yeah, right. You gotta give him money to take girls out and no.
And
but he's gotta be creative. You gotta
don't
let
need
him.
$50 to go to the movies.
How long do you feel like it's okay for your son to live in perpetuity and just live in
I mean, I guess I would tell him
non-structured creative space.
I guess I would tell him you can do that, but you have to get other things in line first. Like you need to go get a job. You need to be able to support whatever habit you want to start forming. You would need to, you know, just find other ways to try to support yourself. I'm here to help you any way you need it, but you got to try to help yourself too.
What if he wanted you to hype man for him, and you was 50
out,
and he was 30?
Cut it out.
He wants you to hype man.
Cut it out.
So you not gonna do that?
Yeah, I would.
But this is his passion.
I would.
You gotta jump up and down and
I would.
nigga, your back hurt.
For my son.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little fucking thing.
I do it for you, yo.
No, because I would never put my friends in that position. Well, what about you, nigga? Time crunch. All right, all right. Do you feel like the way we are as a society is cool? We cool with this time crunch now, where it's like, you know, once you get to a certain age, fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean, music, painting.
As far as music, I would say yes, because they bombard you with so much stuff now that whatever you're doing right now, in 2 weeks it's gonna be something different. So yeah, it would be. That's like, granted, I'm gonna take this guy. Take LL. LL didn't stand the test of time. LL get on some trap shit. You be like, yeah, that nigga's done. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those things. As far as anything else, as far as like career wise, I would say go for it. I mean, you
wasn't expecting that.
I mean, because whatever you're doing now is going to be your default. You know you're good at that, so that'll be your default. You want to be like, you know what? Just like me. I'm good at fucking with these cars. What if I said to say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try to do the stock market. If I fail at it, I know I can always go back to what I was doing before and be good at it.
I'm gonna send you this link. Download the Stash app before you do all that.
No, I'm just saying, but along those lines, you know what I'm saying?
Familiar.
If I want to sit there and do, if that doesn't work, I know I have this. Right. That way, if this don't work, I can go back to that.
I agree. Now, for those of you at home who are not familiar with me in this aspect, like I am a former MC. I dealt with the psychology of all of this a decade ago. You know what I'm saying? Like there was, and I wasn't even in my 30s at the time. Well, I guess I was. I guess I was 29, 30. And there was
in your mid-20s.
Right. Well, mid-20s is when I dropped the first solo album. It was like 24, 25, something like that. So like, I'm only bringing this up not to be offensive.
No.
What, nigga?
No, nigga. You drop a solo.
Yes. At
in the 90s.
24. No.
Yeah.
No. I dropped the group album.
I just lost I just lost that CD.
You can go on the Google Play right now and it'll tell you when the album dropped.
No, I'm not talking about that one.
That wasn't a solo album. You talking about the tape. The tape we dropped was a group album. That was the outfit.
No.
So
it was yours.
No, it wasn't.
It was a CD that you personally gave.
I did not. I did not drop a CD in the 90s.
Real talk,
I know I
didn't have the little glass case. You gave it to me in an envelope.
It was not.
And I held on to that shit.
It was the 2000s, nigga. It might have been. I might have gave it to you in 2003 or 2002, but it was definitely 2000. I had no access to CD stuff in the 90s, so I can tell you that with all confidence in the world. But the purpose that I'm trying to get to is not to argue about that, but is to really just talk about. I know a lot of people think I'm trying to be offensive or like disrespectful or whatever, and I'm not. I'm really just trying to have a real conversation. This is, to me, a very important topic. Number one, not just so that we can try to put limitations on people and their creativity. That's not what I'm trying to do. However, what I am trying to do is get people aware of how we treat individuals who make a decision. Now, it just so happens that these two motherfuckers are the two randomest niggas on the whole planet that are willing to accept a person no matter at what time they decide to do it. If I'm 40 years old and I'm still trying to rap, personally, I feel like that shit is
40 years old nigga. This nigga still got bars. You get enough lick up in this nigga, he will spit some fire.
That's
nigga,
great.
I've heard you.
That's great, but that's not really.
Skill
that's not
doesn't
real.
go away.
Skill is skill, but making it a viable option as far as a career, I feel like that's unrealistic.
I mean, like I said, at this time, when you're bombarded with so much music and different styles that all kind of sort of sound the same, somebody at 40 or 42, whatever age that you said, it's not going to have the same effect as somebody that's 22.
I agree.
So that's one of those people like, yeah, you might have to get that up.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree that it's a different market. It's a different marketing strategy. It's a lot of stuff. What the fuck? So everybody taking bathroom breaks now? This nigga about to go get on the phone and shit. Get on the phone. Stop. Tell your boyfriend you gonna suck his dick after the show, nigga. With your phone in hand. Anyway, so the greater point I'm trying to get to is, number one, if you're going to take the journey, I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with the viewers right now.
You just got robbed.
That's cool. I could not handle the ridicule of being a 30-year-old rapper. I didn't even want to imagine my life that way. Being an aspiring rapper. If things had popped off and I had gained more ground, I probably would have stayed with it. But
you took it further as not so much as because you had your own label.
Yeah, I mean,
on top of that, you had it ran correctly because people had contracts within that label.
Of course.
So you took it further than as a aspiring rapper.
Facts.
Or artist.
I mean, I treated music the same way I treat everything else, that I do. It's a business. You know what I mean? As you're gonna invest a certain amount, you got to generate income so you can pay back the investment. Like, I've always had that type of mentality. I was raised in a family of business people, so that's always been there. But the reality of it is that I got tired of the ridicule. And it's not, I've never had, and to be honest, I've never had one person ever come to me and be like, yo, you whack, or you shouldn't rap. But I had heard a lot of people be like, you a rapper? Well, this is what you do? And it just be like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never told chicks I dated that I was rapping. Never. Because if you do, it was, in my time period, because I'm older now, these little young chicks, they probably get wet over that. But when I was coming up, it's like, you was a corny ass nigga if you was rapping. Like, you rapping? Like, what kind of fucking shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you had big gold chains and you had drug dealer homies that was letting you drive the expensive cars. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time period. Now, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's radio, whether it's rap, whether it's be a magazine, whether it's whatever the fuck you do, if you're not generating income off of it, it's a hobby, number one. And number two, everything that you do should have a time limit until it generates income. Why? Because your whole life is based around income. If you can't support your girl, you ain't gonna have no girl. Like, if you can't maintain your lifestyle, you ain't got no lifestyle. Like, to me, it's not just about creativity. To me, it's about putting yourself in a position where the creativity generates what you need so you can survive off of it. Go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
Then this is kind of sort of left field from what you were saying.
Go ahead. Go left field.
If you would have stuck with being a rapper,
right,
where do you think you would be right now?
I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you. I have no clue where I would be right now. I definitely would have more projects out. I definitely would have more stuff on Google Play and iTunes. I definitely would have generated a lot more sales, because I was definitely sale oriented. Like it was always about sales for me. It wasn't just about the albums. I definitely feel like I'd be a lot more skilled at the art form. But would I be the person that I wanted to be? I don't know.
You think you would be the Master P?
I definitely could see myself doing something like that. But what were you about to say?
I just want to say a lot of people get accidentally put on at an indie level. And so that's why I think it's important that even like Rihanna got put on when she could barely sing, yo. If you go back and listen to her beginning shit, oh my gosh, she sounds
She can barely sing now.
She sounds fucking raggedy. But as far as everything that she became and her work ethic showing through everything and everything else that ties into her career, because when you're a singer, it's not just about your vocals. It's about, can you show up when photographers are there to snap pictures? Do you have that feistiness to do? So there's so many other things that go into whatever you may love. And a lot of people I even find with these Instagram comedians, they're just passionately doing what they want to do, either for free or for mouth sponsorship deals here or there. But they're staying in that lane, although that lane isn't even all the way defined. And then when a company or a show is ready for a lane that's so specific to whatever the hell that they have been honing in on for so many years, that is their opportunity to then get on. So I think that even on a small level, I hear y'all saying like, stop doing it at a certain point and stop doing it at a certain point. But how many times do people go in mini golf and go, race karting? And I mean, and that may really feed your soul and make you feel good. Don't mean you should stop golfing just because you're not making money like Tiger Woods. It don't mean you shouldn't go to the racetrack and race every now and then because you're not making NASCAR money. But if that makes you happy, if it makes you less angry, if it provides you more peace, then I feel like there's nothing wrong in continuously participating in whatever the hell it is, if it ain't hurting nobody.
I agree. I never did. I beyond all this stuff that I said earlier, I definitely feel like if that's what you love doing, do what you love. I do radio. Like I've been doing it for 11 years. I only made money off of it for 4 years. So like, you know what I'm saying? I've spent more time spending and investing money into it than the amount of time I started getting money out of it. So to me, I would be a hypocrite to be like, oh, you should stop. But at the same time, I also picked art form that didn't have an age limit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I want people to be mindful of, if you're an artist, male or female, and you getting into rapping, singing, whatever, there is no age limit. Let's be real about it. But there are social stigmas.
Yeah.
That will play a hard line against you when you're trying to make whatever you do, bigger, or you're trying to be noticed for it or appreciated for it. So you have to be very mindful of that. Like, that's number one. And if the people that's listening are laughing because like, yo, these cracky ass niggas out here trying to rap, like, yo, y'all need to stop that shit, my nigga. If a nigga 50 years old and he want to come out with a rap song, the shit hitting. Because
how many 50-year-olds are talking about that 50-year-old struggle? Maybe bones that are starting to ache. Maybe the different energy levels they have.
My bones is aching right now.
Yo, that's some unique shit. You got young niggas or nothing else.
Right.
So for the first senior rapper that come out, and I know it sound crazy, but mark our words, by time 2025...
Jay-Z gonna be the first senior rapper.
Right. Rapping about what 50-year-olds really go through. The troubles in getting his AARP benefits. The problems
that nigga ain't gonna tell you nothing about no AARP benefits.
For those AARP people, you can be 30 years old and get AARP benefits right now. All you gotta do is go to AARP.com and just line up, because I got my AARP shit.
Lord have mercy. I'm keeping it in line. I'm 2 years away.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing. Excuse me. For that being said, we're going to go to a commercial right now. Keep it like Aries Lounge, VBCRadio.com, and we're out.
You know what it is, baby. I got all kind of celebrities with me. West Love from the Roots. Black Thoughts from the Roots. Nino Brown.
I'm uptown in Harlem, B. Share me.
Yeah, I'm putting cases on all these niggas. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And we're back.
Let's see. It's time for the reviews, the real reviews. Man, have you had an opportunity to indulge in any one of these three projects?
Not a nail one of them things. I heard Usher trying to be young, so I ain't with it.
It will be beautiful for you to add some colorful commentary while we get into these reviews. So we're going to knock this out.
Let me stand up for a second.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. So, real reviews, vbcradio.com. We right back in the building. We're going to do the first review of tonight is My Tie.
My Tie,
which is Ty Dolla $ign and Jeremiah's new project that just came out in the streets. I need the initial impressions all the way around the room, gentlemen. Pill, how did you? What was your initial impression when you saw My Tie in the group chat?
Didn't know what it was whatsoever. Till I was explained that it was Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign. So once I found out who they were, that they were doing a project together, my thought probably was, okay, well, let's do it. Why not?
Well, initial impressions when you heard that we did My Tie, which is Ty Dolla $ign and Jeremiah.
Hold on. That shit is disgusting.
It's called Monaco. Of course it's going to be discussion. It's called Blue Crush. That's crazy. Shout out to that free advertising I just gave me.
How you doing? The cranberry one was better.
How you doing?
Alright. My Tie. Who the fuck is this? That was the first thing that came. The fuck is it? Then I opened myself and said, oh. Okay. I get it now.
Do you?
Give me the highs and lows, Will, on the project. What are the things you liked and disliked?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really had no.
I hate the fact that you liking this album, dog. I hate the fact that you're gonna tell me that you like this album. I fucking hate that you like this. You such a ratchet ass nigga, yo.
I mean, what'd you think you was gonna get out of a Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign?
Yo, I'm just saying, yo.
Nothing but straight ratchet.
Nah, I got you. You right.
I'm lying to you now, yo. I didn't have no lows on it, yo. The samples, like the first joint, the light. I forgot what the sample that shit was.
That shit hard.
Then the one with French Montana, FYT, with the big. Come on, yo.
I'm not mad.
That shit was up.
That was cool.
Yo.
1, 3. New Level 5. I'm with that. Surrounded with Chris Brown. I'm with that.
Yeah, that was
and
hard.
That's it. What is that? 3-4 records out of 11.
Now, I ain't had no lows, yo.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. No more rap. I'm not fucking with you.
Yo, this shit was hard though, yo.
Alright, go ahead.
To me, yo, the production was good. The way they flipped the little old school joints was good. You know,
that's Jeremiah's thing, for real. And like, you know what? I will tell you, there's something that was very interesting about this project. You can clearly hear the influences of whom was doing what. Like when you heard Ty, you know where Ty Dolla $ign starts and Jeremiah ends, or where Jeremiah starts and Ty Dolla $ign. Like from the writing even down to the production, like, you know what I'm saying. And shout out, I feel like one of the strong suits of this project is the production. And I'm talking over your review. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Because I wanted to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because I don't know, because I don't listen to the radio.
Okay.
Is there a radio hit?
Heatmaker? None. The light did some radio. Come on, yo. The rest of the shit was so obscure sounding. That's what I'm saying.
The one that I see that would be the radio would be FYT. The one with French Montana.
What?
Fuck you, sir.
Why? Thank you. You heard the song? Or you just know what FYT means?
Because it's got that
How
whole...
often you texting that to other people?
I don't.
Okay, cool.
Because it's got that... For me, they could ride that whole Biggie wave on it. That's the... And then you got French on there, you know, which is... Puffy's little nigga, you know what I'm saying? So they could ride that wave a little bit. That's me. I'm just saying.
What Puffy got to do with this project?
Because it's got French Montana on it.
But
it's French.
French is signed the bad boy.
I understand, but all right.
That's my whole.
This is the 6 degrees of separation. He's like the
you're living this dream.
Yeah,
like,
right.
This is a huge dream situation.
Right, and it's not. Go ahead, please, sir. Please be more realistic than this crazy motherfucker over here. Because this nigga is really
it makes sense though.
Even though I'm thinking you gonna love it because you're a Ty Dolla $ign fan.
So it was definitely it gave you that ratchet. I mean, it's Ty Dolla $ign Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? What else were you expecting? So when I did see
me to sleep.
All right, yeah, I mean,
yeah. So I should have known better, but I didn't.
Yeah, you should have. So I did see a interview with Jeremiah talking about going to the studio with Ty Dolla $ign, and he was giving him all praises. Ty Dolla $ign is a musical genius. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that I get to work with him. Yeah, I do like Ty Dolla $ign. And I agree with everything Jay said. I agree with everything Will said. Am I gonna listen to it again? No.
Do you hear a radio hit?
I do not. Fortunately, really? I do not. He put nothing but hood niggas on here. So it's Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign, French Montana, Chris Brown, Wiz Khalifa, all these hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that doesn't take anything out of it. But maybe 2 or 3 songs I'm ever gonna.
This shit is trash, B. I swear to God, y'all sitting here trying to fucking y'all trying to keep prop this shit up. Yo. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is trash. Like, this ain't R&B.
Yo, I'm telling you now,
this is trap. This is trap
rap. The shit out of this, yo.
I'm about to slap the light skin off you. You gonna be a black ass nigga. You will not on my fucking podcast. Not while I'm here, yo. This shit is trash.
Yo,
the production,
I'm a 5 mic this shit out of this.
The production just gets by. The vocal capability, of course, is there. They are talented. The writing is trash, bro. Come on, like, how can we? And there's no relatability to this, yo.
No, it's zero relatability. But you got to take it for what it is. That's Will saying.
The only, like I said, I'm going with the light. I'll go with FYT, and I'll go with the surrounded joint. That's it. The rest of the shit is
don't like
fucking.
Ride It?
No. It's trash. And even these 3 records that I picked, the only one that I really like out of 3 is the light. The rest of them is just these are I can make it through the song and not want to throw up on myself.
I like Surrounded. And that's only because Chris Brown is on. Chris Brown makes the song.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Chris Brown makes the song.
This shit is fucking.
The light was tough.
You could barely understand what they saying when they singing.
But that's the same monotone that Ty Dolla $ign give you anyway, though.
No. And alright, I can tell you how. You know why I feel like this is some throw together shit? Because you can listen to any Beach House album and hear so much
thank you.
More emphasis on the production. More emphasis on reaching outside of his norm to give you different types of instrumentation.
Alright, so how do we know that was where Ty Dolla $ign put his emphasis in it?
So that it can be comfortable for Jeremiah or Jeremiah's lead on it. Well, whoever's lead, the shit is trash.
I mean, it could have been Jeremiah's lead.
They led this shit right into destruction. That's why you ain't heard a peep out of this motherfucking album since it came out. Nobody give a fuck.
I agree with that.
Nobody give a fuck. This shit came out and it's trash. The Light was to me was a great setup single. Where's the hit off of here? Come on. Where's the #1? Where's our #1 hit right here? Off of this project, that's gonna go #1 for real. Not no in Will's world it could work in the bay of the job. I'm talking about on radio.
You play that one, that'll do it.
What is it?
I'm going with Surrounded. If I had to pick one, I'm going with Surrounded.
Thank you.
Haters.
I'm going.
Nobody's hating, bro. This shit's stupid.
If I had to go with one, I'm going with Surrounded.
I'm not.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
I'm cool. I picked it, but you know what I'm saying. But these are all right records. Put it up against anything else. All right. Surround it up against anything off an LMA album.
No,
you can't do that.
No, nothing.
You can't do that.
What you mean?
Nothing.
Oh, no. She the new hotness out right now, right?
Yeah, but
so
you can't
she
do that.
No, it's a competitor in the marketplace. She's hot in the marketplace. There needs to be something that
compares. This is technically supposed to be an R&B album.
Thank you.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
Jay. All right. Trash.
Not with Jeremiah.
Trash.
And
Jeremiah is ratchet as fuck.
And individually,
so it's $10
exactly. So you can't put that with an LMA.
But individually, they have made better. All right, where would you put my Ty in Ty Dolla $ign's catalog? It's gonna be at the bottom.
At the bottom.
In Jeremiah's catalog, it's gonna be at the bottom. Both of these niggas have phenomenal projects.
I agree with you on that.
Alrighty then, so let's just stop with the bullshit.
It could have been a lot.
But this shit was hard though.
It could have been a lot better. All right.
For you and your 3 side bitches, while y'all was rolling blunts and fixing cars.
Trash.
Yes, this worked. But in the real world where the rest of us live,
trash.
This is trash.
I got you, yo. Trash.
So, lyrics between 1 and 5 mics.
You got it.
Will, what are you going?
You got it. Yo.
And don't be trying to give it some high numbers just to be a dick.
You got it, yo.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with a strong. I want to say
between 1 and 5 mics.
1 and 5 mics.
Woo!
I want to say
she watched the show before. She know you been sucking dick.
Give it a 6.
Wait.
Let me stop. No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, so you just gonna let these niggas skid on your eyeball, huh?
No, I'm gonna give it a 3.
He went off this game.
Yo, I was ready to lose my shit. Like,
I'm gonna give it a 3, yo.
He only did that because she was
because
shit.
I fucked with the ratchetness though, yo.
What's his lyrics?
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta love the ratchet, yo.
I'll give it a 3.
2.5. Get the fuck out of here. Let's talk about. I'm not even gonna do we have to do vocal capability? Fuck that. Both of these niggas on the same level.
I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I'll pass on it. I'm sorry. Do you feel like we need to do vocal capability?
No.
Do you want us to rate on how
vocal
well they
capability
vocalize?
is both about the same.
Cut Plainest Jane said fuck it, so we say fuck it.
Fuck it. 2 10s in a bucket. Fuck it.
Motherfucking right.
2 10s in a bucket.
Production between 1 and 5 mics. Gentlemen, Pill.
3.
Will.
3.2.
Just give it a 3.5.
This nigga taking it outside of the 0.5s and the whole numbers to break it down in some other shit. He's definitely biased and invested, and I think we need to take note of this shit.
Okay.
Woo!
3.2.
So if he's doing a 3.2, I'm gonna do a 2.8. That makes you feel better.
Oh, so you gonna jump into it too?
Only
No,
the- only
I created a messy realm for him
Okay.
to be in, and you gonna jump right in that shit?
Well, it looks like your messy
2.5.
round didn't work then.
God damn.
You said 2.5 was cool.
Yes, the 0.5s.
All right, 2.5 then.
Either halves or wholes, nothing else. You think it's too
halves.
much?
What's
if you
wrong
putting
with
it in the
quarters?
AIDS and shit.
Putting in the AIDS. If you
wrong
give it
with quarters
AIDS,
and shit?
if you give it AIDS, it's too much to think about. Yes, it's a lot to think about if you find out you got AIDS. This project might give you AIDS. Fuck that.
Lord have mercy. No,
That's why you don't listen to it. Don't listen to it.
I think the whole and half numbers are great.
Suck me to sleep.
Let's talk about the flow of the project, how one song flows into the next in relation to the whole project. Will, between 1 and 5 mics.
3.
Pill?
I give it a 1.
I'll give it a 2.5. So let's talk about the artwork on the project and how it relates to the music. Pill.
I give it a 0.
Oh. So you look at this and was just like, oh, this is horrible.
Give it a 0.
Yeah, this was like some This is like some
To a straight 0.
This is like some anime.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
R&B shit.
I'm agreeing with Pill on that. It would be a 0.
I'll give it a 1.
Nah.
That's nice of you.
We
What's
on a
up with
scale
the-
of 1 to 5.
Yeah.
So if you seen that in the store, that was.
Oh, I'm never touching it. That's why I said a 1.
Something.
Go ahead.
I'm actually gonna give this a 3.
Word.
I'm gonna give it a 3, and I'm
Ty, you might got a chance with
Is it because
Jane.
of the halos?
Jeremiah, reach out.
No,
The
it's
Plainest
because
Jane.
It's trendy. It's on trend with a lot of the advertisements and the marketing that's going on in the industry, period. A lot of caricatures, a lot of
I
drawings,
guess
a
if
lot
you
of
look at it that way.
illustrations, things outside of straight pictures. So for the sake that it's on trend and that not just taking pictures of themselves, yeah, for the sake of being trendy, yeah, I'll do that. It's not like they're wearing a clear shoe or being gay on some Lil Uzi Vert type shit. They're taking the trend of being drawn in characters in digital art. Okay.
Click, clack, pow,
and,
pow.
and I don't mind that.
Awesome.
She definitely went hard, Dad, on some real shit. Overall project between 1 and 5 mics Ill Will take it there?
3.5.
Yo, Pill, what's your
Give it a 2.5.
Thank you. I'm giving it a 2.5 too. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Is this R&B? No. This is some bullshit.
No.
Does this have any replay value? No.
Yes.
This is some
No.
bullshit.
It does.
No.
Would you recommend this to a friend?
No.
Yes. This is
I
some
would.
bullshit.
No.
Leave your comments. You know what? I don't give a fuck
I
what
want you
your
to check
comments.
this my tile. I want you to check that out. Boom, there's been
You go ahead and
recommended.
throw your life away.
What I want y'all to do
Uh-huh.
is be sure to comment, like,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Drop a comment
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
us know if y'all feeling the video, if
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
feeling us, if y'all feeling the segments,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
y'all feeling this body of music, artwork, or lack thereof. Okay, it could just be children
I
in the
know.
sandbox
I know.
with motherfucking crayons.
Motherfucking
It
crayons.
don't have to be art, but what do you think it is? You be sure to let us know, subscribe, and all that other good shit.
And don't forget to follow her on YouTube, The Plainest Jane.
Yeah.
Subscribe to her channel and also tune into her radio show each and every
Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. in the No Radio. We give y'all the best black news, celebrity entertainment, and a splash of controversy. And we are so much more than a string of negative shit. I know a lot of people, when they hear the term news, they think depressing broadcast. It's something that's going to make me sad. We talk about a lot of black excellence, but we talk about real shit as well. But nonetheless, what the fuck else we got going on?
word. The next joint on the lineup is. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what the next joint on the lineup is.
What you trying to figure out?
All right, Tory Lanez, Love Me Now. Real reviews, vvcradio.com. Pill, give me your initial impressions of Love Me Now.
I didn't know what to expect.
What did you think of the last album? I can't remember what our review was for the last album.
I don't remember. Oh, you know what? No, I don't remember. No, we actually gave it high marks.
Yeah.
Actually gave it high marks. I don't know what to expect because Tory Lanez always gives you a split personality. He's always either gonna be rapping or he's gonna be singing. You don't know until you press play. So,
That is a fact.
So,
That is a complete fact.
just never knew what you were gonna get. But
Okay. Well, what are you feeling?
Which Tory Lanez am I going to get now? That's all I was going to say. I was like, because the last one was good, so I said, this one might be bad.
Yeah, I
I
think he
don't know,
was
I
in
was
on the
like-
EP that we dropped. There was like 3 or 4 records.
Yeah,
But the
and
album was, I listened to that on the way back up from Atlanta. That shit fire. I mean, I listened to it again, and I just kept listening to it and listening to it. I was like, God damn, this album hard
Because
as
I was
shit.
saying, I was like, I don't know which Tory Lanez I'm going to get this time. And I'm like, please don't let me down. Let's press play and see what happens.
Okay, so Pill, you kick it off this time. Give me your highs and lows on the project.
so it's not bad. The production is really good. The Florida project is really good. He it seems to be on a breakup vibe. You know, like yeah, he seems to be on a breakup vibe. Like he might be missing something or is missing something.
Okay.
So
Do you think that's good? I mean, Mary J. Blige be singing through when she hurt and missing something.
yeah, and but the difference, see, Mary J. She always put out a hit project when she was going through some pain. Except the last one. The last one wasn't all that good. But
Why? Because she ain't doing good unless she in pain to talk about.
I mean,
Facts.
that's
got the divorce.
But see, but the project she put out after the divorce wasn't good.
Yeah, facts.
So,
No, we stating facts.
so this was a definitively. I think this was definitively a different site of Tory Lanez that I don't think I've ever encountered before. Him, talking about, sentimental issues or whatever.
He was doing that on the last album. He talked about the death of his mom, you know what I'm saying, and having to walk in the rain and find out that she was killed. So, like, he's always had that in the album.
that Walk in the Rain or whatever the one was. That shit was dark as shit.
Yeah.
I
That was
appreciate
dark.
him speaking out about the death of his mom because I find that a lot of men who have either mom issues or mommy problems or parental issues, they credit a lot of Kanye's actions to the fact that his downward spiral started with the death of his mom.
I would agree.
And they're like, oh, well, he lost his mom. And, oh, yeah, his rhetoric. But when he lost his mom is when it started. That's not an excuse to be irresponsible as fuck with the way that you think and your mindset and your platform and your way of life and your living and the family you create. The fact that the death of your mom. So if Tory Lanez can speak out about it and still be a sane individual that's not sunken, I can truly respect that because I'm tired of hearing the cop-out that I hear a lot of people say is, oh, well, when he lost his mom, that's what started all this shit. And that's just so sad if somebody lost their mom. A lot of people deal with losing their mom. Our ancestors, that's just how life goes. People are significantly older than you. They die first. That's not an excuse to justify any crazy behavior.
I mean, yeah.
That was deep. Will, highs and lows?
I actually enjoy listening to this. It wasn't that bad.
I wasn't surprised. Now, I would expect, once again, this is another project I expect you to like. Lots of bass. The production is stereotypical.
Yeah, it was.
And this really wasn't no R&B shit. This was all fucking trap music, for real, for real.
Like drip, drip, drip. Come on, yo. You know me, yo. That shit was hard. Yeah, that shit was hard.
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
bunch of people
also,
on this song.
Yeah.
Shitload of
But yeah,
motherfuckers.
A Boogie, Chris Brown, Nav with him. Gunna, which throughout this whole review section, you hear a lot of Gunna on everybody's shit.
Gunna's making moves right now. They really are spending a lot of time getting him established. He's actually signed to Young Thug's label, YSL Records, which is also underneath of the 300. So 300 Entertainment is having a hard time, and you know Thug is trying to get himself established. So that's where you want to see a lot. Trippie Redd's on there, Bryson Tiller, PNB Rock, Trey Songz. It's definitely a jam-packed album full of hitters.
Yeah, and then KJM.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you think
KJM I like? I mean, like, it wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't one of those. The Tory Lanez, I was like, man, this nigga gonna bore me to fucking sleep. This nigga gonna sit there and sing the whole time.
I've never gotten bored with
when he gets to that singing shit, it's just that blows me.
That's the best
That's
part.
the best part.
It's no home.
Not to me.
His chicks tapes joints. Oh my god.
I mean, not to me.
Definitely classic shit.
Yeah.
I like the more up tempo shit.
It's because you like your ratchet shit.
Yeah,
and that's why you like this album, because most of this album is up tempo.
It's up tempo.
Yeah, so
this is actually really a change from his norm. It's because normally his albums more have a darker tone with a few little touches of records here. This is the complete opposite.
And then the whole thing is when you dropped all of them in the group. This wasn't the first one that I went to, even though it was the first one that you dropped. Usually that's how it goes, whatever. I said, man, it's fucking Tory Lanez. I don't want to do this. I said, I don't know what I'm gonna get. So I played something else first, and then came to this. I was like, you know what? I should have started with this.
You one of them type niggas.
I'm
the type nigga where I'm gonna start with the worst shit first, and I'm gonna end with the good shit, so that way I can have a good ending.
You don't know what you gonna get with this.
It's a mixed bag. I understand,
and I don't like that shit.
I don't like this shit.
Y'all don't like that shit. Y'all like. I know. All right. Say you throw some Meek Mills in there. All right, I get that. I know what the fuck I'm gonna get. I expect that.
Facts.
This nigga,
That's
I'm like,
definitely
I don't know. This can go 50-50.
Word. All right, well, let me get mine in, and we gotta wrap this up. So, like, I love the production on here. I don't like all the features. I honestly think Tory
he did feature the shit out.
He featured the shit out of us. But the reason why is because I feel like Tory Lanez is more creative when he's by himself than when he's with a bunch of artists. I feel like when he's with a bunch of artists, then it's just
he's got to match that artist.
It's verse, hook, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, yo, let's be stereotypical, let's get it in. Now, as an MC, I feel like he's better with other artists because he's the type of person that gets hyped up off the challenge of out rapping other people or out singing or out presenting another artist. And I fuck with him for that. But outside of that, the project is decent. You know what I'm saying? I hate that a lot of our projects recently have fallen in that 3 to 3.5, but that's what this album is gonna fall for me. To be honest with you, yo, his last album was so good that I really feel like it made this album not feel as good. You know what I'm saying?
It told more of a story.
It did.
It told way more.
It did. It did a lot more. But also, it had more variety as far as the sound. Like there was some pop records, there was some straight up R&B records, there was some trap records. Shit, he took shots at niggas on that record. He told us life story on that. He had 50 Cent on the joint and then told a story, and it was just like some other shit. So like it was like I definitely feel like he put so much more heart and soul into that album. This one, I really felt like he had fun. He got in there, got more tracks, you know, and just turned up for real. And I'm not mad at it. I think it's a good project, but it's just not, you know, 100% my vibe. So lyrics between 1 and 5 mics. Will?
I'm gonna go 3.
Pill?
I give it 3.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Let's talk about the production between 1 and 5 mics. Pill?
I give it 3.5.
Will?
I'm gonna go 3.5.
I'm going to go 3.5. Let's talk about the Florida project. How one song flows into the next in relation to the whole project. Will?
I'm gonna go 3.
Pill?
3.
I'll go 3. Let's talk about the artwork on the project and how it relates to the music. Pill?
I'll give it a 3.
Alright, Will?
Creativity, I give it a 3.5.
I'll give it a 5. I fucking love this album cover. I really love this album cover. The puppet, and then him. I think that was so dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's creative. I think it's been done 1,000 times, but I think it hasn't been done with a puppet
just the way,
that emulates him.
His creativity to it. That's why I give it a
right. I'm definitely giving it that. So the overall album between 1 and 5 mics. Pill?
3.
Will?
3.2.
I'm gonna give this a 3. Is this hip hop?
No.
Or is this R&B? It's a hybrid. I think this is a hybrid album. Yeah, this is like a hybrid album. Does this have any replay value on a personal level?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No for me. Would you recommend this to a friend? I definitely would recommend this to people, even though I don't want to listen to it.
Yes.
But
the Tory Lanez fans already know.
Oh, the Tory Lanez is in there. The laners.
The laners.
The lanyards or whatever the fuck. Did you want to talk about it? Are you a Tory Lanez fan?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, so we about this joint. Make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Please don't make sure you subscribe to the channel VVC Life. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Also, you can subscribe to the Google Play and iTunes joint for real reviews. That way, hit that subscribe button, my niggas. And don't forget to cop from the merch store, arieslounge.shop.
Links in the bio.
Yep. I'm taking a short break, and then we're gonna come back with this last one, which is Usher and his new project A. Shit. All right, we back. Real reviews, VVCRadio.com. Boy, oh boy. The last one of the night.
Yeah.
Suggested by Pill, not me.
Let's go.
You suggested this show?
Ursher.
Let's go.
Has a project called what?
A.
A is the question.
Initial impressions. Will, how did you feel about it?
My initial impressions. It's Usher. Let's go. But I was sadly mistaken.
Pill?
Let's go. It's Usher.
I was hugely excited, and I was thinking, yo, new Usher. Hopefully this nigga gets it right this time.
Listen.
And we can turn up. So I can't wait to hear some Usher.
I saw a promo video for the project.
I didn't see no promo video. Do you follow Usher on?
Do you follow Usher on?
Is this the project?
This is one of them.
That's it.
So
there's 2 of them.
Yeah,
that's the first one that we reviewed.
This is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more like an EP that he released. So anyway, the video that was on Instagram was him and Zaytoven outside the studio, and we walked into the studio together, and it was just a little video, whatever. But they didn't explain that there was a project coming. There was just them going into the studio. Okay. So in my mind, I'm confused. It's like, all right, so Zaytoven and Usher together. This is weird. Why are they in the studio together? Like, okay, cool.
Yo, side note, I'm sorry, yo. What's wrong with this fucking picture here with the whole Daddy's Home album cover? This is a straight cut and paste shit.
This shit look trash, man.
This is fucking horrible.
That shit is straight trash.
I didn't
Wait a minute. Let me see that. Let me see.
Yo, you see the fucking lines and everything, my nigga.
I didn't say it was.
All right, we're not talking about that right now. I understand. That shit is trash.
It fucked my head up, yo.
So when I saw that promo video, I was a little confused about it, but I'm probably 24 hours later, I got a phone call to my phone, saying, "Did you listen to the new Usher album?" I said, "New Usher album? What are you talking about?
Like who's Usher? I am not familiar."
Like, Usher put out an album, and then I went on Google Play. There was 2 sitting there, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is the project with Usher and Zaytoven. That why they went to the studio." But anyway, needless to say, I was excited.
Give me your highs and lows, Pill.
I have no lows. I have no lows at all.
Let him finish.
I have no lows at all. I will say that I was.
Stop. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. This is how we gonna go. This shit right here is garbage. This is fucking garbage.
It's not.
Yo, fuck you and your highs and lows.
Nigga,
I don't know
fuck
what
you,
the fuck
nigga.
this thing getting ready to say, but fuck.
No, it's trash. It's trash.
It's
No. I'm with you 100%.
One, you started
This
off.
is trash.
I'm saying Usher started off wrong. Usher and Future. When I heard this, when the shit came on, I'm in the middle of doing some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Did I hit the wrong thing?
Did I hit the wrong button?
So
this is exactly what I'm thinking. We are
first of all,
succinct
when
right now.
I hear this shit, I'm like, hold on, I hit the wrong shit. Let me go back and check. So I had to pull myself over what the fuck I was doing to go check my shit.
Facts.
And see that it was this.
Facts.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I'm like, hold up. And then Future. Fucking Gunna.
Okay.
Gunna.
Granted, Gunna's on everything right now. I get that.
We don't understand why.
Nah, you right.
We don't
But
know.
I'm like,
We don't know how the fuck this happened.
And I'm sitting, I'm like, all right, it's 8 songs. It killed me.
I think y'all over exaggerating.
We're not
nigga,
over exaggerating.
We're not over exaggerating.
Yo, we just think you've been sucking on that nigga dick so long.
No.
You don't recognize. All right, go ahead,
The
Will.
thing is, see,
I'm gonna let him get his emotional shit out, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why
Because
at
I'ma
a
tell you-
technical level.
I'm gonna tell you this. Usher's a vet in this shit.
A vet.
He's seasoned like a motherfucker.
Seasoned.
Now he wants to sit there and add all this other shit in for no fucking reason. Nigga, you
No
got the
fucking
recipe.
reason. You got the recipe.
You know what you gotta do.
Why was it no reason for him to step outside his comfort zone and use a trap producer that he's never
Because
he's
Usher
never got
is
music
not-
from?
He's not a trap R&B
You
artist.
wouldn't know until he put a project out. So the project wasn't bad. Zaytoven gave him production, R&B production.
We reviewed
Yo.
the Zaytoven album when Zaytoven was by itself, and that shit was
Correct. And
trash.
that shit was garbage.
And
But
this
so
shit
why-
is garbage.
But that don't sound nothing
No,
like
no,
this.
no,
It
nigga.
sounds just like
No, it
that.
don't.
Everything sound the same, nigga.
No, it don't.
This shit is trash, yo.
No.
I'm gonna let Will
I'ma
get
tell you this.
his shit off, yo. Go
See,
ahead.
this is what, if he wanted to go that route, he should have put the Future and Gunna at the end.
Not even put him on there at all.
No, not even. But then I'm like, all right, if you're gonna name it the A,
You gonna name it the
if you're
A.
gonna name it the A,
I agree with that.
and you're gonna have features on it, you should have your Jeezy on there. You should have your Big Boy on there. You should have your T.I. on it. You should show love instead of just fucking Future.
I don't know why, but
So it was
No, I'm just
called.
saying, but you get where I'm coming from, though.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
should have
yeah.
had the niggas from where you at on there.
So it was called A because it was
Atlanta, 'cause it's
Zaytoven
on the
was from
top.
Atlanta, and so was Usher. So what's the problem?
And so
Usher's
is-
not from Atlanta, but he's lived there long enough to be like
So is Jeezy.
official.
So it's fucking Big
Why
Boy.
did they have to be on the project?
Because
what was
made-
wrong with the 2 people that created the project and we dedicated
It would
it to
make
that?
more. It would make more sense because you're showing Atlanta love by saying, because yo, at the end of the day,
I don't need a bunch of features for you to tell me what this album is about. This was an Usher project. I don't need Jeezy
Because yo,
on
let me
the
tell you
Usher
something.
project.
Usher is a heavyweight. At the
All right,
end
so
of the
why
day,
am I
let
going
me
to
tell
put
you
more
this.
heavyweights next to a heavyweight?
Let me tell you something.
Ooh, so Future's lightweight.
No, because
Compared to Usher,
I was going to get to that. Because at the end of the day, yo,
Real. That's real. This is real conversation.
I hate to say this shit. I hate to say it.
I'm not hating to say it.
Usher is a heavy. I mean, not Future is a heavyweight. If you think about it,
I mean, you know,
it hurts me to my soul to say that.
Hey,
but if you're gonna sit there and do that, if you're gonna throw Jeezy on there. Jeezy's trap just like Usher. I mean, like Future.
Usher gave. I feel like
you know what I'm saying. If you want to throw some fucking, you want to throw some hip hop in there, you put Big Boy in there.
I forgot who turn it was to go to highs and lows. Whose turn was it?
It was him. But I just
well, then shut your ass up. Let that man defend his position.
I'm just saying.
Let him defend his position. Let him defend his position.
I feel like Usher went back to. Went back to
garbage.
No, went back to trying his hands.
Yes, because the last album was garbage.
Last album was
the one where they had the statue of him.
No, that shit was nope. Not gonna let you do that.
All right.
We
see who got the Usher knee pads.
No, sir, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Can we say that this nigga got Usher knee pads?
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Listen, you trying to get in that limousine, huh?
Listen,
trying to unzip that pants, huh?
You part of that Me Too movement,
You trying to get your piss Usher, huh? Yo, you trying to get dick down by Usher, huh?
Like the fat chick.
Yo, you got herpes from Usher too, yo. Sorry, Usher. Sorry. You were nice to me the one time I met you, yo. I don't know. I'm sorry. I had to. It was just easy.
I felt like he went back and touched a different R&B that different R&B vibe that he gave you back in the day.
Usher,
his writing, is significantly better in this project.
Usher's sitting there trying to compete with these young little niggas.
Hold on. Eminem, but we gave that project good marks.
No, we didn't. Slow down, buddy.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
So is most of the music that's coming out right now.
Yeah,
competing with the same. Shit, Jay-Z was trying to compete. He's trying to compete with the new music.
No, he didn't. He did his own thing with his own sound. He talking about old nigga issues as an old man. He wasn't competing. There was no Future on there.
So the Carters was not competing.
All right, name one young rap nigga that was on that album.
I'm not saying.
Exactly.
That's not. I'm saying.
What,
the
on the
sound
Carters?
is different.
Not on the Carters. On the
I'm not talking about 444. I said the last album, which was the Carters.
Yo, that's different.
No, it's them competing.
It's different.
He just said it's them competing.
It was the best of both worlds 4.
That ain't the. No.
If you want to
get
into the Carters,
no.
You got to remember the age difference in between Beyonce and Jay-Z.
10 years.
Okay.
So that's a big difference in music right there.
All right. So again, we still competing with the music that's already.
He didn't have a choice. If his wife says she want Quavo on the album, Quavo got to be on the album. He don't get a choice in the matter.
So what's wrong with Usher having Gunna and Future on the album?
Because you want to know why? I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to know why? Because Usher has that distinct sound of R&B.
And he gave you the distinct sound of R&B.
No, he did not.
He did.
No,
I'm not even talking about the songs from Usher and Gunna. I'm talking about the songs like You Decide.
Trash.
She ain't tell you.
Trash.
Say what you want.
Trash.
I'm gonna
Peace sign.
Trash.
No,
dead ass. Yo, that shit was trash.
Yo, my
nigga. Dash.
Hold on, Jay. But in his defense, it does have some replay value.
In your truck.
But
in his truck.
It'll have replay value
with 20 speakers.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's 5 amps.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna have replay value for the 808. The shit was hitting.
I mean, it's the Zaytoven beat.
It was Zaytoven all over it.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
But it's only 8 songs. Out of the whole 8. There's only 2 on there that I actually would listen to again. I can't remember the names of them.
Okay, so I need you to hold off, Will. I need you to hold off 1 minute. We get your point of view. We understand 100% with you. I'm on your side. Pill, make 5 points that makes this album good. Specifically, don't go on no tangent. Just give me 5 reasons why this album is good, or 3 reasons, or 2 reasons. Tell me why this album is good.
I want to hear this.
I told you I felt like he touched back into his into a more of a better. A different writing phase.
Different writing style.
Like his writing style.
You like the writing?
Went back to
it was the original writing style that he
So you like the production? All right, what else?
It was the production that made the shit.
Let that man finish. Let the man finish.
It touches you on an emotional level.
Okay, you were touched emotionally. Yep, you was in that limousine. He touched you. We got you. And what was
got the hurt?
What was the next
name?
We
get it.
Another. I mean, right off the top of my head, yeah, it's all I have right now.
Now, will you allow me to make my?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You cool.
I didn't mean to cut you. It's just this shit really hurt me because I'm actually an Usher fan.
Yeah, huge Usher fan. I'm a huge Usher fan. Been an Usher fan since the 90s.
And this was not it. Confessions, I fuck with. This.
You know what? You make a really great point, and I would like to add this to mine. And I'm gonna start with this. It seems like Usher abandoned his base to try to reach for a whole new market. He gave us nothing that we were familiar to.
If Usher would have stayed in his lane.
Hold on. I don't feel like he needs to stay in his lane, but I feel like Zaytoven did not study enough to understand what works, what makes Usher work. Yo, Usher's had songs with 808s in it. Usher done had kind of southern sounding songs. That Little John shit was perfect. It blended perfectly with Confessions. This Zaytoven shit totally took him outside of the sound that we have become accustomed to. This project totally took him outside of what us as core old school Usher fans enjoy. So, you know what I'm saying? And there may be some traditional Usher fans that like it out there. I don't care. Fuck y'all niggas too. But the project, it was too different. Way too different for me. That's number one. Number two, the writing was weak and lackluster in my opinion. Number three, all of the beats kind of all of the production started sounding the same. It started getting on my nerves from the beginning. And number four, I don't want to hear Future and Gunna on these joints. Like, not because they're not dope. They're dope in their own world. But like this new world that they created to try to throw Usher in, it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, Usher has been struggling to try to find his footing in this new age. And that last album, the only song that worked
since 2008.
Word. The only song that worked off the last album that barely worked was No Limit. It did alright, but it was not like the chart breaking.
But the thing with us, he went over the pop,
as every R&B artist does,
and it worked for him. And he think that shit's gonna work here, and it's not.
Why don't?
So he's gonna go over the trap album. I look at this as a trap album.
I don't look at it as a trap album.
Nigga, this
at the end of the day, I feel like this is
granted Usher because Usher's an R&B artist.
Correct. And that's what he gave you.
Zaytoven is a trap DJ.
He's a trap producer.
He's a trap producer, yeah. So, how do you really, my nigga? How do you think that's going to work?
So what was wrong with? I'm having a hard time trying to understand. Why was it so hard? Why was it so bad for him to step out his comfort zone?
See, because
hold on, man. Because what it is, what it is, yo, it's nothing against you. You didn't grow up with Usher.
I've listened to
No, you didn't grow up with. Me and Jay was there from day one.
Day one. You wasn't alive
so we watched,
when the first Usher
we
album.
We watched the evolution of Usher.
Right.
So you watched from all the shit that he had to this, you be like, hold on, my nigga, you on a downfall.
But that don't mean I couldn't have understood and listened to every Usher album?
Your thing is, you're appreciating Usher from, yeah.
No,
with Lil
I'm
Jon.
Appreciating Usher from the first
from that time era. I'm just saying, from that to this, yeah, that's no real big deal for y'all. Well, for somebody like us, this is a big deal. This is, nigga, you just threw your fucking career out the goddamn window.
It's like your girl. You love your girl that had long hair or dreadlocks, and y'all been together for 10 years,
and
you go to work and she come back with the bald ass head. You ain't ready for it. She don't prep you for it. She just walk in the house with a bald ass head, and you like, yo, and then she come and she drop her pants and she got a strap on dick, and you like, yo, that's not what no, this is not what I signed
exactly
up for.
what this is.
That's exactly. Usher came in with a bald head and a strap on dick, and he said, bend over, I'm about to give you this dick, and it's like, no, Usher. Pause. Facts. I'm just saying. That's what it is.
No, Usher, you will not.
You will not take my man's virginity. Stay away from me. Like, nah, yo, you're not gonna rape my ears.
The thing is, yo, Usher, back because like I said, yo, man, this thing came what was it 98?
Way before that. Hell no. Usher started out in the early 90s.
Singing when he was 13.
Yo,
early 90s.
Like I said, me and Jay been on this nigga since day one.
I wasn't on him. I was a fan of him.
I'm
Sorry.
just saying. I'm just saying.
All right, yeah.
Just to clarify.
Let's clarify that.
So
it was yo.
So at the end of the day, we watched.
When I met him, it was what's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga?
You trying to get a check too?
Like, yeah.
He met him like this.
Take you to a place that's nice and quiet. No, it was not. It was none of that. All right, like.
So
it's 7 o'clock on the day.
I got the drop.
It was none of that. It was none of that. Hold on, it's none of that.
Didn't you have a drop top then, my nigga?
I had no vehicle. I was riding in Brian Michael Cox's car and his fucking SC300. No.
One SC300 convertible?
No, it was not convertible, nigga. You know it wasn't. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
No, but it says no.
What was it, 400? 300? 400? What was it, 400?
I don't know.
The little sports two-door joint.
It's either one.
That came out in the 90s. Okay. All right, it was a two-door.
But at the end of the day, me and this nigga watched this nigga start off as hardcore R&B.
Okay.
And was dope.
Okay.
That nigga had the recipe. What makes this shit so bad, the nigga had the recipe from the beginning.
Okay.
And crafted that shit.
That doesn't explain why it's bad for him to step out of his comfort zone.
Hold on.
Just like every other artist.
Hold on. Just now, I mean, granted, yeah, he wanted to sprinkle some shit in that and then go into the pop world. Him and Lil Jon and all that. Yeah, I get that.
And then with will.i.am.
And now you want to sit there and sprinkle some more shit into it to this. And this is not it. Bring that shit a few albums back.
To what?
It's like...
I mean, I'm not even going to lie to you. Confessions was my shit.
Okay.
That was the last album that really hit like that.
Confessions was my shit.
Confessions was done after a tragic breakup. So he gave you all of him.
Let's not, because we'll sit and argue all night long until 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's wrap this up, because there's no way. There's just differences in opinion.
But actually, it's not so much different. It's what it's going to boil down to. I'm nothing against you. Nothing against you.
It's all good.
It's going to be age.
Mm-hmm.
A person that's in their late 30s, Usher's age, is going to deal with like the older Usher. People like you going like the newer Usher.
I like all Usher. I'm a fan. I like all Usher.
I'm gonna send this to Brian Michael Cox and I'm gonna see what the fuck. I'm gonna see if they actually gonna watch this shit.
You know what
the fuck happened?
You know who you send this to? You know you ask your opinion on?
Who?
Mel's girl.
Treasure. Shout out to Treasure. She's an Usher fan. I want to get her opinion.
Hardcore Usher fan.
Yo, Treasure, please drop the comment. Tell us how you feel about this shit. All right, we gotta wrap this up. We do. I swear to God. I mean, we can argue all night long. Lyrics.
This would be one of those ones where we would never get to the.
Can we all agree that Usher's vocal capability is still on point, and there's no point in really.
Correct.
Look, he's still in that 4. He's still one of the great R&B singers of our time.
We're not
gonna knock that. So let's say lyrics between 1 and 5 mics. Pill, where you at with it?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
All right, Will, where you at with it?
His lyric?
Yeah.
It's Usher. It's gonna be a 4. It's Usher.
Whoa.
I mean, the nigga lyrics is never gonna change. That
was nothing legendary about these lyrics, my nigga. That shit was lackluster. I'm giving it a 3. Let's move on. Production between 1 and 5 mics. Will, where you at with it?
Man, this is the hard part.
No, it's not. You love the production, but you just don't feel it. Feel like it's fitting.
Am I giving it production because Usher's on, or just straight production?
No, for the album, you gotta how the production adds or subtracts to the album. So what is it? You giving it between 1 and 5 mics?
$2.8.
Pill.
I'm giving it 3.5.
I'm giving it a 2.5. It did not. To me, it did not fit with the artist.
If it was just straight production,
no, if it was, I'm telling you, if it was Zaytoven with Jeezy or Zaytoven with Gucci, I'd give it higher than that. But
it doesn't. I agree. It probably doesn't fit with the artist, but I'm rating it based on the polished sound of the production.
No, the polished.
All right, that's fine. You give it what you want to give.
The sound brought Usher down.
I disagree with that, but I'm not gonna argue with that.
Zaytoven is a trap producer.
The Florida project between 1 and 5 mics. Will, where you at with it?
Flow.
How one song flows into the next in relation to the whole project.
This is hard, yo. This is hard. Am I basing the flow off production and vocals? Or just vocals?
Nigga, just get the Florida project. Stop fucking piece. Stop parsing this shit.
Hard, yo.
Then good. Then you giving it a what? 3.5, 4?
No.
Just rate the motherfucker and be done with it.
I want to say 2.8.
All right, Pill.
I'm giving it 2.5.
All right, I'm giving it a 2.5. Let's talk about the artwork on the project and how it relates to the music. Can we all agree that this is complete trash and let's give it a 0?
I'll give it a 0.
Just look like some cut and paste shit.
Nigga, I swear to God, when I looked at that, I thought fucking I thought Mr. Rogers was going to come up in here talking about, you know what I'm saying, welcome to the neighborhood, I just got me a Ferrari.
Yeah, it's definitely a 0. Got that.
0. Overall project between 1 and 5 mics. Pill.
I'm giving it a 3.
Will.
I would give it a 3. All the bullshit I said this, I would give it a 3.
I'm giving this shit a 2, nigga.
You hear that shit over there? You hear that shit?
Yo,
yeah.
Because
that arguing we just did.
No, because what it is,
I'm done.
I'm gonna tell you why I give it a 3. Because what it is, I gotta subtract the old Usher and accept this. I listen.
No, you don't.
See, no, what it is, the initial review and everything else is based off what I've known about Usher before. This, I base Usher off, he's a new artist. No, I'm just saying.
I'm done, yo. Is this R&B? No.
Hell no.
Pill. Is this R&B?
I'm gonna go with no.
You, whatever your opinion is, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm just gonna say it is what it is. You feel like this? Do you feel like this is R&B?
It's trap and B, yo.
Do I feel like it's R&B? I feel like it's half and half because it's got that trap element to it, but it's still R&B in that perspective.
Does this have a replay value on a personal level?
Yes.
Will?
Yes. I hate to say that shit, but yes.
Would you recommend this to a friend?
Absolutely.
I'm out.
So that's no.
I'm out.
All right. So drop your comments. Tell us how you feel. This is difficult. Subscribe to the channel, VVC Life. Or you can subscribe to the Real
that
Review.
bell button, right?
Hell
it should be like right around here somewhere.
The VVC Radio logo. You can subscribe to the channel or whatever. We also have.
Hold on. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Please, we need to fucking get some more clarification.
The album's called A, the letter.
And
the album
subscribe.
Ferrari look like it's been cut and paste, and
I'm gonna post a picture so they'll see.
It's bad.
So drop your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Let us know what you think of this.
We also have the podcast, Real Reviews on Google Play and iTunes. Subscribe to that.
Also, the link will be in the description below.
Yeah.
We love y'all niggas.
Hey, subscribe.
Yo, Usher, I love you. I'm a huge fan.
Usher, go back to that 1990s, early 2000s. Usher,
just figure it out. Please don't. I mean, honestly, like, I want some new shit. I want him to have a sound.
I'm not sitting there saying that.
Sound like you've been molested.
Please. I feel like I was molested in this review. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like,
I just want to hear that old Usher vibe.
Man, little boy, please don't.
No, please don't.
I just want to hear that Usher vibe.
Yo.
That's the only thing. When I saw him, like, all right, I wanted that Usher vibe that I didn't get.
I don't know why.
I got a fucking Future vibe.
I don't know why. I got the Usher vibe.
I don't know. I'm out of here. We out of here. Thank you for listening to the Aries Lounge Show. We love y'all. We check y'all next week. If you haven't checked out the older episode, oh shit, I forgot.
Check out, scroll all the way down to the bottom and check out that vision.
The review of the week. I mean, the comment of the week.
Oh yeah.
To get you a shirt from the V Mix, worn by Miss V. All right, so it's time
to the comment of the week.
I downloaded the app so I could see all of the comments and shit. So let's go to the comment section.
What we got?
All right. So from the last show, we got 3 comments. Let's see. So from Dave S. Just say yes, just say yes, just say yes. I feel I'm seeing Jay's best pickup line in action. And there's another comment, Baltimore Breakfast Club 2.0. Shout out to you, Only One Theory. Thank you for saying that. And then I said it was lit. So, and then Will dropped another comment behind it. We're not even going to fucking comment on that.
No, comment to read that one, yo.
Oh, God.
Read that one.
Let's see. BD Style 1. Facts. I heard him say it a few times. Okay, gas nigga. All right. So my the best comment is obviously Dave S. So shout out to you.
The realest comment is Dave S.
Yeah, shout out to you. T-shirt will be sent out in the next week. And shout out to Zach. You know what I'm saying? He had that dope comment from the week before. We gonna send him a package of wife beaters and 2 socks. Let me go to that episode because I want to read his comment on air because it was that damn fucking funny. Let's see where we at with it. Yes. Oh shit, so many fucking. All right, his comment was 2 socks, nothing like a good pair of tubies. They're a key component to a healthy sex life. If you haven't made love until you've been with a woman in the missionary position wearing tube socks. With socks,
like the nigga line,
suspenders attached to your wife beater, listening to Africa by Tutu. Lights off, no eye contact. Man, it's getting me hot just thinking about it.
Whoa.
I ain't sitting there saying all that. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, nice little tubies. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for the comments. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please continue to drop comments. There's so much stuff that we talked about. Please drop your comments. Tell us how you feel. The more comments you give us, the more we know what the hell we need to be doing as far as, you know what I'm saying, what's funny, what's not, what your opinions are. I definitely want to get enough comments so that we can do a comment show where we can go back and have discussions about the comments.
Best comment of this show gets a pack of fucking Magnums.
That's lit.
That way you can fuck your girl, or ladies, that nigga can fuck you.
That's lit. So we check y'all next time. Aries Lounge, VVCRadio.com. Follow us on social media at Aries Lounge, or follow DJ Pill at Who Is DJ Pill, and you follow at All That Will or me, JS, the number 1 THASUPPLIER